Hi guys.
Uh, sorry for the slow grind there. Yes, Dizzy. I know you're like, who the hell is this guy? You know, but that's me.
It's me. Good. Always has been.
Hey, just gotta calm down. Hello, guys. How you doing? If you guys can still hear me and hear the stream well, who's this and where's Jud? He's fine. I just gave him a little bit of a tickle fight with this thing. Oh, damn it. Damn it. Oh, damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, jeebus. Come on. This stupid curtain. Come on. Okay. It's okay. He is fine. Besides, I think you guys like me better anyways, right? Who needs Judd? He's so boring and ugly and everything. Okay. Just quickly plop this right in there. I'm not all well and good. I'm literally running on just 2 hours of sleep. Just like the number 2 right over there. But okay, let me just quickly post like an Instagram story about this and yeah, we'll get started. How's everybody doing today? I hope you guys are doing great. I'm so tired. I'm gonna be honest with you, I am legitimately like tired as crap, but oh well. I try not to I try not to let it get me down, you know? Love on Twitch. No, that's not how it is. Okay. But how's everybody doing today? Gaz, Desi, how you doing? I know you went to the concert, Desi, and Gaz, you were streaming, right? I think so. Oh goodness. This is what happens when you wake up with only 2 hours of sleep. Just 2 hours of sleep, not doing much, just hoping this stream is happier. I have some bad news. I am so sorry, guys. I have very bad news for you. This is not going to be a wholesome stream of happy-go-lucky joy. This is going to be a sad, sad story about Takumi being really, bad. Oh, you couldn't stream, I see. I'm sorry to hear that. But no, Takumi is going to be in a lot of deep shit. He is, yeah, I don't know how to really put it, guys, but like, no streaming, just post things in my stories. Yes, I'm just, hang on. There. Bam. Alright. Whatever. Just send the story. Send the story. Forget about it. Alright, perfect. Alright, we're ready to start already. So, last time on Last Defense Academy, well, I mean, spoiler alert, the tomato head is dead. Annoying tomato girl has died. Her annoying attitude has caught up to her, and she died because of that. I mean, I don't know what she was expecting, going up against a metal armor astronaut and thinking, nah, I'd win. And then she didn't win. She died. She went up against a monstrously scary armored mastermind and decided, yeah, I got this. Yeah, I can take this guy. Well, she turned to ketchup. No, she got burnt into a crisp. She got stabbed by the bees and then got her blood sucked out. Like, all of her blood got sucked out and she turned into a lifeless mummy. Turned him into a lifeless corpse. Corpse. Let me just quickly load the save here for this. She called him poor and he didn't like. So, I have some theories about that, chat. I was actually going to upload a video on it soon enough in my TikTok.
It's time to hit the hay.
I didn't because I've experienced a little bit of brain fart and did not create it on time. But to give you a bit of a summary, like I'll still be uploading the video over like the course of this week, but basically I don't think that Metal Man is a metal man. I think it's a suit, a rope. It's not a suit, it's a robot. A robot made by none other than well, her. Now I know everybody's all like, "Oh my god, Julian is attacking the waifu, the person he likes the most?" Yes. He, as a detective, even I cannot spare her from scrutiny, all right? I cannot. I legit cannot. All right? She's been up to some shady shit ever since Takumi got knocked out. She's been up to some shady shit. And I can't for the life of me tell what's going on with her. And that scares me. You did say this the last time, so oh, I did? Cool. Well, my memory last week has been horrible. But basically, I guess I'll show you guys what's been happening here. Yeah, chapter select. So far, we have done a few options here. We've moved past this point here. We decided to join the invader hunt. We moved on, and then Kurada died. May I confess a crime I committed? What? What crime did you... Either way, Kurada died, and we're now in this path where we're going to be, we're going to be teaming up with Yugamu. But yeah, let's do it.
You never.
Let's go and figure all this out. You just there you go. There you go. That's how the hair works out. I suddenly realized it was already night. Okay, I need to adjust the mic over here. How's the stream, by the way? The voice coming through? Is the voice coming through? Is the game audible? Yeah? Alright, good. The concert, they were selling one trading card, so... I mean, hey, don't blame you. That shit's expensive. Alright, all good? Excellent. Okay. Alright, beautiful. I knew I should be resting, but bad memories kept surfacing in my mind and pulling me back to wakefulness. Give her back! Give Lady Kurada back to me! Sorry, but you're on your own. I'm afraid I must disappoint you. Like I'm being punished. Just for being alive. The pain of being despised was more excruciating than anything the killing game or defensive battles could inflict upon me. Hi guys. Welcome to the happy-go-lucky Judicator streams. Today's topic is depression and ostracization. Ostracization? Is it? No, whatever. You get the idea. In the first 100 days, it wasn't a happy ending by any means, but at least everyone was my friend. At a barbecue, we set up festival booths. We got testy of each other sometimes, but we made up in the end. Our bonds became unbreakable. How do I repair our friendship? How? As I was agonizing over this matter. Is that Yugamu? Maybe he wanted to discuss our strategy for tomorrow's hunt. Or maybe he's just out there just to be a creep. Although I honestly wasn't in the mood to talk, it wasn't like I could simply drive away the only friend I know. Slowly, I got up slowly and ambled to the door. When I opened it, I saw... Hiruko!
Good.
I was just about to kick the door down.
What are you doing here? Or rather, are you sure you want to be seen here? I'm kind of like unpopular now. I'm jinxed. Nothing good will come out of any association with me.
Well, aren't you wallowing in self-pity today? I'm not here to offer you praise or it's okay, good boy, shut up and move on in life. No, I'm not going to do that. Finally lost your mind after falling out of favor of everyone else?
Including you, right?
You think so?
Yeah, I do. You didn't want to team up with me like all the others. I went through hell and back after you left me in the lurch. Those invaders chased after me and surrounded me. I had no way out. They almost killed me. That wouldn't have happened if you hadn't turned me down. It wasn't Hiruko's fault that I almost been killed. I knew it in my head, but my heart refused to stop those angry words from spilling out of my mouth. Hiruko said nothing in response to my irrational accusation at first.
You're right. I could have handled that better yesterday. You were already crushed by everyone's unkind words and deeds. I should have been more considerate. I'm sorry. So, here's a token of reconciliation from me to you.
She took out a box she'd been holding under her arm and handed it to me. Token of reconciliation.
Open it. I think you'll like what you see.
I took the box and gingerly lifted the cover. Inside was... What? It was the dead body of a gigantic bee. Is this some kind of sick joke? No, wait. This bee, a gift? Yeah. It's like, it's a bee. Sorry, I'm not like some sort of ultimate entomologist, so this isn't really a good gift for me. I think Gonta maybe would like this one, although he might want to watch himself with that little teensy pointy bit. I mean, it doesn't even act like a bee, more like a fucking mosquito, because it sucks your blood. All of it. Sucks out so much of the blood that you turn into a mummified corpse. Isn't this one of the sponsor's bees? You killed it?
I did. I took advantage of the chaos that the Kurara was killed to secure one. As a research sample.
What sort of research?
You can't be this stupid. Research that will help us kill the sponsor and put an end to this travesty of a game.
I was dumbfounded by how nonchalantly Kiruko talked about killing the sponsor. The sponsor's invincible. We can't kill them the way we are right now.
We can, as long as we find a way to deal with the two weapons they wield.
Two weapons?
The bee is the first. The other is that suit that they're wearing.
Yep. You see that suit? Like, come on. That looks machine. That's machine-like, right, chat? Like, chat, who here thinks that this is a suit? Or who here thinks it's a machine? I'd like to think it's a machine. I mean, look at the little flaps here. Look at the metallic screws and everything. Like, I don't know, man. I mean, it's probably Vexness and I'm overthinking it, but oh well. Looks like old scuba gear to me. I mean, you're right. I don't know. It's very likely that this is the antagonist burned up and like disfigured and is just using that to like hide themselves. Or it's something else. Maybe it's a robot made by Tsubasa, but like, I don't know. This just seems weird to me. That spacesuit thing?
Yes, I believe that suit is the source of their invincible power.
She was right. We attacked the fellow with all of our might, but didn't manage to even scratch the suit. The outfit clearly had some special powers attached to it. How confident of you of finding something?
My research on the suit is already in progress, and I expect to discover its weaknesses in the very near future.
Really?
However, I'm too deeply involved in researching the suit to spare time for anything else. I've not done anything about that bee or the identity of the sponsor yet.
And you're bringing me on board to deal with the lack of manpower.
Something like that. So, are you willing to join me in my quest to bring down the sponsor?
If that were truly possible, I'd be more than happy to give her as much help as she needed. But there were some things that were bothering me. If you wanted my help,
Why did you turn me down yesterday when I asked to team up? Then you wouldn't have to come over here again today to do this.
Where are your brains? Try to remember what my exact words were. I will not be teaming up with you for this game. Surely you understood the implication? That I would be teaming up with you outside of the game instead?
No, that I did not get that. Yeah, I'm sorry. Maybe I'm a dum-dum, but no, I did not get it.
Okay, perhaps I should have adjusted my messaging.
Oh, sorry. I guess I couldn't see that past that big bush you were beating around. You've been nothing but dismissive of me so far. When I was alienated, you didn't even try to take my side.
Just so we're clear, this doesn't mean we trust you or anything. Yes, I do think I could have handled that better, but can you blame me? I was still trying to figure out if I could trust the person you are right now.
The person I am right now? It sounded like there was a deeper meaning to her statement. But I decided this wasn't the time to pursue it. Blah, blah, blah. You know who it is. Takumi, always ignoring shit because he can. Where is my marker? There it is. I see it.
Stupid!
Yeah, I remember I'm pretty sure I went through almost the exact same, like, thought process of Takumi being like, yeah, I wonder what she meant by that. Under your bed. Look, just need to grab that stupid whiteboard. Nope, I didn't put it under my bed this time.
The Takumi Sumino that I know is essentially a good person. He cherishes his friends, has a strong sense of justice, and possesses good leadership qualities. Someone worthy of my trust. However, you killed Aito on the night of day 2. A would-be traitor who had yet to do anything out of line. That created some doubts in me. I had to wonder the Takumi I'm seeing right now is the Takumi I know. That is why I've been assessing you from a slight distance.
So yeah, Hiruko clearly is no shit. She knows shit that we don't. Like, hang on, did I write this down? Tell me I wrote this. Did I write this? Where? Hiruko knows us. Yeah, there we go. Hiruko knows us. I know. Yeah, well, basically, like, chat. Something tells me that Hiruko at some point Hiruko knew us from before the 100 line, the events of the 100 line. Maybe memory loss is a part of, like, maybe memory loss is a part of, like, what do you mean I know? Huh? I don't know, guys. I didn't say whether you knew or not. I'm saying, like, I feel like Hiruko knows us. You know, he knows Takumi since the events of, like, before the events of the 100 line, which is weird. What do you know about us, eh?
To see whether you, the person you are right now, can be trusted.
It was starting to make sense now, like why she wanted to come with me to the second to last defense academy when I went there. She wanted to use the opportunity to ascertain my humanity. Oh, that's what I meant. Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. There's a little bit of a delay in the chat messages, so, like, I have a very bad short-term memory. I mean, everyone knows that already.
We can chat later. Let's be on our way. I couldn't find a definitive answer to my question until that day, when the game sponsor appeared and fatally wounded Kurara. You were the first to attack the unknown enemy in order to save her, with no care about what might happen to yourself. You were like a ray of light back then, and that's when I was convinced.
You are the Takumi I know. The same kind-hearted Takumi Sumino, but the most disheveled and generic mug, who always puts his friends above himself.
And now we have caught up. Alright. Okay, look. Clearly she knows something. Like, she knows about us beforehand, you know? Like, she knows us. She knows us. Like, the only way she couldn't, the only way, like, maybe, I don't know. Because clearly, like, Nozomi and Karawa are the same person, and they did spend time with Takumi. But it also seems like Hiruko spent time with Takumi too. So now I'm like, what the hell is going on? Is Karawa Nozomi, or is Karawa Hiruko? Or maybe Hiruko is completely different. Or maybe Hiruko knows us because, like, I don't know. She can't be. It can't be that like she knows all of our actions in the first 100 days. No, she couldn't. I mean, she must know us before, at least. I don't know. My tears threatened to spill over despite myself. To think there was someone who still had so much faith in me after being called the Grim Reaper by everyone else.
There. I said it. Now are you willing to work with me to bring down the sponsor? I'm not taking no for an answer.
I wasn't as cold-hearted as to say no to someone who had just bared so much of their heart to me. However, you know I want nothing more than to do just that. But I'm already in a team with Yugamu. What should we do about him?
He's welcome to join us. His knowledge in biology will be very helpful in analyzing the body of that being.
He may not want to go against the sponsor, though. When it comes to killing someone, he tends to err on the side of discretion and deliberation.
That's where your leadership abilities come into play.
Leader, what?
You have just been appointed the leader of the Anti-Sponsor Alliance.
Hang on a minute. Shouldn't the one who suggested the partnership in the first place be responsible for taking the lead in...
You know I'm not the leader type. Barking orders is just not my kind of thing. Feel like if I ever took leadership, I would be forceful. I would not understand the plight of others and force them into things they wouldn't want to do. And when that happens, well, let's just say I'll be in the same situation as you are right about now.
Excuse me? You expect me to believe you after all that tyranny you displayed in the previous 100 days? I'll say that to the past you, yeah. I mean, I think when Hiruko witnessed us doing it, she realized, oh shit, I probably, like, that probably could have ended just as badly for me, you know?
I'll leave the convincing to you, leader. The Anti-Sponsor Alliance will turn this situation around.
Defeating the invincible sponsor of this game. It sounded impossible, but being told we could do this by Hiruko of all people, somehow, it felt like we really could. Maybe the others would have a better opinion of me if I played a part in taking down the sponsor. Maybe we could be friends again. I fell asleep clinging to the small ray of hope that it lit up in my heart. Yeah. Save your progress. Wait, what? They never asked me to save my progress before like this. What's going on? What?
An alliance? Sure. Sign me up.
Yugamu agreed to join the Anti-Sponsor Alliance so readily I almost felt disappointed. That's it? You're not gonna think about it a little more? We're going up against someone virtually invincible, you know? It's a risky gamble that may very well end in our own deaths. The same amount of risk we're facing if we continue playing this game, right? Oh, it's the bunny lover, yeah?
We may not end up in last place during the first round, but what about the second? What about the third, the fourth, and so on? Will we be completely worn out by then? Will we be able to drive away any commanders who chose to launch an attack during that time?
Either way, our strength will slowly be sapped away.
Exactly. None of the others have noticed yet. But we're standing at the crossroads of destiny right now. Either we break free of this situation either by defeating the sponsor or get slowly tortured to death as the game drags on. So you can imagine how grateful I am to Hiruko for taking the lead and revolting against the status quo. The thing is,
His expression darkened.
I have one major cause of concern in this alliance.
What was that?
Hiruko's current teammate, Darumi. She's made no secret of how much she loves killing games. Hard to believe she'd be sympathetic to our quest to put an end to this game, you know what I mean? I'm sure Hiriko will find a clever way to hide it from her or something. She said as much last night. Also, have you not seen how Hiriko and Darumi's relationship have been? Do elaborate. It's like owner and dog. Oh, yes, now you have reminded me, yes. It is a particularly entertaining sight to see Darumi go on all fours, bark like a bitch, and just lap up everything that Hiriko tells it to. Yeah, well, no, I wasn't gonna talk about that part. It was more about the fact that she obeys orders from Hiriko. Yes, that too. She's a dog now. Yeah, exactly. Okay, let me just quickly charge you. Okay, I'm gonna charge you up over here. Perfect. But what does Darumi think about this plan? Killing the sponsor to end the game. She may get mad because she loves this killing game so much. I'm keeping it a secret from her. She's merely my in-game partner, after all.
Oh.
I was never gonna let her join the anti-sponsor alliance. Incomprehensible. I even bothered teaming up with her in the first place. I'm sure she has her reasons that she won't reveal even if we're pressed. Yes. Femme fatale, thy name is Hiriko. Not that I approve of allies keeping secrets from each other. You speak for yourself. Point taken. We'll put Darumi in the back burner for now. So, what exactly are we expected to do? Good question. Our top priority is to earn as many points as possible. The plan immediately falls apart if anyone in this alliance gets executed in the first round. Stay in a rank that safeguards you from that outcome. Understood. Safety first. Basically, focus on the hunt in the morning and anti-sponsor alliance activities in the afternoon. Your role in the alliances.
Oh.
I want the anatomy and abilities of this bee to be thoroughly analyzed. This will primarily be Gigamu's job since he's so good at dissection. Good. You mean fabulous? I'm dying. Get my hands on those bee remains already. By the way, what's your role? Yeah, I'm getting to that. Takumi, I want you to investigate the identity of the sponsor. Focus on whether they're an invader or not. How exactly am I gonna do that? Look up books in the library or something?
Oh.
Horses for courses and all that jazz, right? Best person to ask about invaders would be an invader herself. Ah, Ava. So, Ava then. Yeah, Hiriko passed me the key to the cage in the courtyard and said she'll leave the interrogation to me. You think she'll be cooperative? She's a former commander we captured and imprisoned. I doubt she'll betray her companion so easily. I know! Let me tag along! I'm quite the killer torturer if I do say so myself. Okay. Nope. You stay far, far away from her and wipe that drool off your face. Jesus, keep it in your pants. I'm sorry, it's not very often I get an opportunity like this and tingly all over now. I am not letting you within a 20-foot radius of her. Oh, come on. Maybe a little bit of an incision by a scalpel, anything? No, absolutely not. For the love of murder, dude, chill. It wasn't easy for me to build some semblance of a friendly relationship with Ava, and I wasn't about to let this lunatic flush that down the proverbial toilet. Acknowledged. I'll follow Hiriko's general directions as instructed. That means going out there to earn some invader points right now. You ready, Takumi? Yeah! Ready when you are! We took out our weapons and went around attacking the invaders loitering in the ruins. Are we about to fight another battle? I applied Yugama's advice from yesterday about treating the killings as mundane work. Lifting up my sword quietly. And bringing it down nonchalantly. It's just work, I kept repeating to myself in my head. Detach yourself. It's just work. Detach yourself. Not exactly learning the right lessons, but okay. It's just work. I feel like we're gonna end up killing someone, or maybe we already have.
All right. Oh shit! Whoa! Wait! Hang on! Hang on! Whoa! 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 I just got hit with a hugest, like, lore dump. What? Wait! 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 Hang on. Hey Yuri, welcome. Awkward moment to be here because we're in some deep lore stuff, and I'm talking to, of course, our prisoner Ava. How you doing? Well, you are in the athlete. Hello. I am. Yes, I am. By the way, what do you think of this Aito cosplay, eh? Huh, Yuri? Not bad, isn't it? But here we go. Do you want me to catch you up with what's been going on in my route, or would you rather just be hit with no context whatsoever, Yuri?
No, that sponsor isn't one of us.
When I asked Ava about the sponsor's identity, she flatly rejected the possibility of them being an invader.
Absolutely impossible. I can stake my life on it.
You must have solid proof to be so sure.
The proof is in the strangeness of their abilities. If they were truly one of our ilk, they wouldn't be using blood-sucking bees to fight.
What do you mean? Bees are taboo in your religion or something?
Not the bee, the blood-sucking. The absorption of divine blood is strictly prohibited in our commandments.
Divine blood, meaning the cryptoglobin running in our veins. Yeah, but like your Supreme Commander Veshness has already told us in the previous 100 days she is perfectly a-okay with doing this. Just call the husband right now. But yes, fire. I wish I had a Gaku cosplay, but no context, please. Okay, sure thing. No context indeed. Absorbing cryptoglobin was prohibited. That reminded me of something similar I heard during my previous 100 days. Hemo animo, cryptoglobin was it? Absorbing cryptoglobin is a taboo of the highest order. Which proved that the sponsor of this game couldn't have been an invader since they absorbed Kuroda's cryptoglobin. My hus says to say hi, but okay. Well, hello back. Yeah, I don't believe this, cause Veshness has been shown to absorb cryptoglobin herself, and she does have the capacity to. So, yeah, I don't know, but like, does Ava know that though? Does Ava know that her commander Veshness does absorb cryptoglobin? Don't know. But either way, there's many possibilities as to who the armor mastermind is. We have no idea.
First of all, if the hosts were one of us, why would they organize a game to hunt down their own kind?
Yeah, good point. Well, again, the commander looks down on her soldiers. She doesn't think them as equals or comrades, just cannon fodder to make everyone more powerful. Didn't make sense for an invader to urge the enemy to hunt down other invaders. However, this did complicate matters. If this sponsor was neither a special defense unit nor a school invader, did that mean they were an unknown third party?
By the way, Takumi, if you don't mind me asking,
Ava suddenly changed the subject.
remember that favor I asked for the other day? Did you bring it for me?
Bring what?
You know, my mask. Promise you return it to me.
Right, she did ask me for a mask a while back.
Please, return my mask to me.
Your mask? God, Takumi, you're such an idiot. Even I wouldn't forget that.
The mask I was wearing on the battlefield.
Okay, yeah, we got it. The mask was really important to her. As much as I'd like to give it back to her right now. I'm sorry, Ava. I'm going to have to go back on that promise. You'll have to bury your face for a little while longer.
Why? Why are you being so mean to me?
She grabbed hold of the cage bars as she protested, tears welling up in her eyes.
Exposing our plain faces is as embarrassing as walking around outside without clothing. Do you enjoy humiliating me so much? This is prisoner abuse.
Wait, calm down. I'm not trying to be mean, but it's just the timing's not right.
What do you mean the timing's not right?
The mask is a symbol of your identity as commander, right? Wearing it will make everyone realize that you're also a target in the invader hunt. As a commander, Ava was most likely one of the targets of this game. Her death would likely result in a lot of points.
If anyone realized that, she was bound to be murdered sooner or later.
Hey!
I can't give you back your mask in order to keep you safe, that's all. I can protect myself. I'm not known as a hero among my people for nothing. But you can't use any of your powers when you're inside this prison. You'd be like a sitting duck. But... Look, you have to just accept it. I'm not about to sit around and watch you get killed, okay? You may be a prisoner of mine, but... God damn it, I care for your well-being. You're not getting your mask back no matter what. Ava looked entirely unconvinced, and it seemed like she was about to protest again, but... This is awful. She sighed deeply in what sounded like resignation to me. Hey, cheer up. Once the game is over, you can have your mask back, okay? A maskless life isn't that bad once in a while, see? No risk of heat damage to your face. Oh, she is pissed. I'm very sorry. She ignored my encouragements and apologies in favor of glaring at me through half-lidded eyes.
You're so useless. Can't even fetch a simple mask for me?
What? I thought I'd been imagining things. Did you just whisper something really out of character for her? Ava, sorry, can you repeat that again? Did I hear you calling me useless? Do you have a problem with me speaking the truth now? I can go on, you know.
Takumi's a gibbering idiot! The enemy of all maidenkind! Downright pervert! I'll sue you for prisoner abuse one day.
Oh, damn. I don't know if she's just being evil or just being spiteful. I don't know anymore. You hurt my feelings! And he runs away like a coward. Ava done a completely about face. What could have transformed that sweet, docile lady from just now into this sharp-tongued witch? I'm guessing these are your true colors, huh? Yes. I'm done playing nice. I know I won't be getting anything out of you. This is the pits of the pits. After all that hard work, I didn't even get to see a glimpse of my mask. Okay, we need to investigate that mask now. Why don't you just give it back already? The shock of not being able to get her mask back made Ava burst into tears. She had been putting on an act all this time. I was astonished by the fact and annoyed by her hurtful accusations, but... What am I supposed to do now? I couldn't muster up the anger to chide her as she wept sadly. She was likely mentally strained from the stress of being held in the middle of an enemy stronghold. No wonder everyone hates me. I quietly left the courtyard so as to not agitate Ava any further. Yeah, just get the mask! Get the mask, figure out why the fuck she wants it so badly, and then decide whether to give her to her or not. I don't understand, man. Like, maybe the mask is her way of controlling the sponsor, maybe? I don't know. After that, I returned to my room and organized the information I'd gotten out of Ava in a notebook. And then one night fell. Once night fell, like, dude, find the mask, figure out what's going on with the mask. Oh. You see, if you were more friendly with Tsubasa, if you romanced her, dated her, or maybe even, I don't know, said, oh, I don't know, thank you for saving the Academy of your undying fire grenades, maybe you'll be able to convince her to get the mask and figure out what the hell is so important about the mask. Hey, Takumi, stop being an idiot!
You never know when...
Sorry. This is coming from a guy who got killed by the very same idiot, so I'm a little pissed right now because it's like, come on, Takumi, fucking think for once. Think, Takumi, think. Hang on. Oh, sorry, I'm a bit busy in my own live streaming. Damn it. Why is the voice thing so bad? Bit busy with my own live streaming. There we go. Anyways, did I make an announcement? I feel like I did, right? Yes, I did. Most likely did, yes. Okay. The bedtime announcement played.
By rights, we should all be turning out the lights and jumping into bed right now, but
The Alliance meeting shall now begin. We'll take turns to share our findings of the day with each other.
it had been decided that the Anti-Sponsor Alliance will be holding nightly meetings in my room to exchange information starting from tonight.
Well, first of all, before we do that,
Yugama, what are you doing looking under my bed?
you never know. There may be a spy underneath the bed spying on us and ratting us out.
You know what? Actually, that's very plausible. It has happened before.
Wait, what? It had?
Yeah, you know the guy I killed? Yes. He hid under the bed and used that to blackmail me.
Oh, well, good thing I have my intuition then.
Huh.
You start first, Takumi. Learn anything new about the identity of the sponsor?
Yes, according to what Ava told me, I shared the results of my investigation with everyone. About how the bee could not have been a weapon of an invader. That blood sucking was taboo to the invaders, so the sponsor couldn't have been one since they sucked Kurara's blood. In conclusion, it's quite likely the sponsor is an unknown third party unrelated to us or the school invaders. That's all from me.
We're already having enough trouble with the invaders, and now there's a third party? This is highly displeasing.
Oh.
Be that as it may, I must commend you for a job well done. That was a remarkable work for a person of your intelligence. Good boy.
And she just pats his head. Yes, thank you. Wait, hang on. No, don't patronize me. Thanks, but can I get something other than a backhanded compliment once in a while?
I'll work on it if I feel like it.
So that's a no.
Allow me to go on next. After dismembering the dead bee and investigating its anatomy, I made several discoveries. First of all, the bee was modeled after a type of parasitic wasp, a horrible species that parasitizes the bodies of butterfly larvae and feeds off their innards. Basically, that bee was simply a scaled-up version of a parasitic wasp. There's just one major difference between this bee and an actual parasitic wasp. Bees and hornets usually use their stingers to inject poison into an enemy's body. However, this giant bee uses it to suck stuff out. Like a blood collecting device of sorts. It works more like a mosquito stinger.
I already made that comparison a while ago. Excellent. We all saw the bee use it to suck the blood out of Kurara.
Yes, and she was drained in a few seconds. A testament to the strength of its suction. But it does bring up another question. The body of the bee has nowhere to store the blood it sucks. So where did Kurara's blood disappear to? Maybe it was warped to another place instantly. It's likely that's what's happening. Maybe it's designed to transfer all the nutrients it sucks up into the sponsor's stomach. In other words, the sponsor's using the bees to consume cryptoglobin. Just a hypothesis.
If that turned out to be true, it would mean the sponsor absorbed Kurara's blood. Ugh. The thought of my friend's blood being used as food sparked an intense rage within me.
And that's all I've got. Let's hear what Hiruko has to say now. Any progress on that suit the sponsor's wearing? Yes, I'd venture to say there's been some major progress, much more than I initially expected. I may be able to get my hands on a spare suit worn by the sponsor in the very near future.
There's a spare suit?
Yes, and I've almost pinpointed its location. All that's left is to refine the coordinates.
Hiruko previously said the sponsor's invincibility came from that suit. If we could secure something similar, wouldn't that make us invincible as well? Where is the spare? We can look for it together.
No, that won't work. I'll search for it myself. Why? 3 sets of eyes are faster than 1, right? Because I'm the only one who can find that place.
That place? What do you mean?
Something terrible beyond all imagination may happen if someone other than me discovered it. So don't even try. Understand?
Her assertive tone made it clear there would be no further discussion on the matter. Something that could cause the usually placid Hiruko to get so worked up had to be extraordinary. I mean, I swear to God, this better not be like, oh, she's the mastermind. She's the one who made that suit. Like, if that's the case, like, that's the most dumb, obvious foreshadowing I've ever seen. Y'all agree, chat? Okay, I'll respect your wishes even if I don't understand them. It's for the best. Moving on. What's the plan for tomorrow and beyond?
I need you two to continue your research. We're having a dire lack of good information right now. And don't forget to keep earning points in the game as well. Stay in 6th place or higher. Also, avoid situations that may end up with you dying to mere minions. as usual, we're going with safety first. If you accidentally die, I'll bring you back to life myself and kill you, Takumi.
Why only me?
Because if anyone will screw up, it's you.
I'll be fine. Yugama's with me and I'm not that bad of a fighter myself.
No, but I know you. You're so dumb.
Guys, I have an insane theory. What if Hiruko is our family? Like an older sister type? Or even our own mom? What if Hiruko is related to us? Oh my god. Wait, is Hiruko related to Takumi? We both are purple and I exactly. That was what I was like analyzing. I was like, wait a second. That's the same hue of hair as hers. Right? Right? I'm not like seeing shit just because I have horrible sleep, right? Like it's not just me, right? Like my eyes don't deceive me just because I haven't slept for I didn't sleep long at all. Like I only had 2 hours of sleep, but that's really uncanny, right? Oh, we got it. Yeah. I mean, I like this. Okay, the relationship dynamic does seem to be something like, you know, older sister vibe. You know, like I don't think if this is if this is how a mother treats like her son, I would be a bit concerned, you know? Like if this is how like a mother talks to her son, I would be concerned. But if this is how a sister talks to her brother, I'll be like, yep, classic sibling right there. You should be watching out for your son. You were the first to die last time.
Please, are you talking to me? I'm much stronger than the Hiruko you knew. Darumi and I can take out a commander or two ourselves.
Darumi, huh? Yugama's expression darkened at that.
Hiruko, I just don't get it. Why would you team up with Darumi? Of all people. I'll be brutally honest. The fact that your team doesn't sit right with me. She loves her killing games. I can't imagine she won't at least try to sabotage our work if she ever finds out about it. Rest assured that she'll never find out. She's just my in-game partner. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm talking about the what-ifs right now. You can't guarantee that it won't happen. You really ought to dissolve your partnership with her. No, I'm not letting her out of my sight. She has an important role to play as well. Which is? I can't tell you. Or not. For the love of murder, shouldn't allies share as much information of each other as possible? Yugamo continued to question Hiruko about a reason for teaming up with Darumi, but she kept quiet throughout. Hang on. Real quick though. Damn it, no. Okay, no, Hiruko has red eyes, and Takumi has those interesting eyes. I don't even know what kind of color those are. The Alliance meeting ended on a slightly sour note because of that. Well, duh. Yugamo is a little bit, you know, I mean, he has every right to doubt. He's a smart guy, after all. It's been 4 days since the game started, and I've gotten used to fighting outside the academy. We'll wander around town quietly in search of invaders and strike them down using as little energy as possible. Detach yourself. Oh my god, it's the same shit, bro. Yeah. Don't care. Mom and dad look different. I mean, maybe. I mean, look at those eyes. Look what the hell. He has a bit of tinge of red in them. You know, similar to like Hiruko's red eyes, but like there's a blue. Oh, nice. It seems I'm in pretty good form today. I doubted I would end up in last place in the first round if I kept this up. But ensuring my survival alone wasn't enough to put me at ease. The ultimate goal of the Anti-Sponsor Alliance was to put an end to this game by killing the sponsor. But what was the sponsor hoping to achieve by making us do this? I couldn't get that one thought out of my mind as I cut down one invader after another.
In a way, the sponsor and Siray were similar. Both were trying to make us fight against invaders. Except, Siray never ordered us to fight outside the academy. He always insisted we fought on the academy grounds. On the other hand, the rules laid down by the sponsor basically forbade us from doing so. They were designed to make us fight outside. Why was the sponsor so determined to make us fight out here? Did they not want us using the revival medic? Dying outside meant our dead bodies couldn't be revived. Is that the sponsor's objective? To ensure that anyone who died would stay dead? Hey, Takumi, when did your hands go on vacation? I was jolted back to reality by Yugamu's teasing. No, but that's good investigating work, Takumi. It is interesting. I guess I didn't really think about it, like his motivations. Let me think about it. Well, obviously, yeah. When you look at it that way, yes, the sponsor's objectives do lie with the invaders right now because it kind of makes it harder to defend the school this way. But no, I agree. This is a third party at work here. Maybe it is the work of one of us, you know, one of us. I mean, once they hear about, like, I think like the whole idea is that there's an ultimate power downstairs, and I feel in the defense room, and somebody among us definitely may be tempted to go like sneak in and break that shit open, you know. Sorry, just thinking about something. It's dangerous to think and kill in the same time. There's a fine line between familiarity and carelessness. Yeah, baby. Like, the whole objective has always been about the defense room, you know? The baby. The baby. Keep your mind on the hunt for now. Don't forget that Hiriko warned you last night about getting killed. You're right. Sorry about that. I refocused my mind on the task at hand. With my sword in hand and mind clear, I resumed the work of hunting down invaders. Yugamu and I then spent the better part of that morning killing together. Sounds like a date. We returned to the academy a little past noon and immediately made our way to the leisure lounge. There we checked our latest ranks. Oh, it looks like Moko just overtook us. And Tsubasa overtook Yugamu, what?
I'm in 4th place, and Yugamu's in 6th.
Our positions had slipped from the first day, but we were still within the top bracket. Since it was already the 4th day, it was unlikely we would tumble all the way to the bottom this round unless something catastrophic happened.
Shoma's currently in last place.
I told myself not to look at the other positions, but my eyes naturally drifted to the last spot. Okay, no problem. Speaking of leaderboard positions...
Tsubasa's is surprisingly high.
She was clearly holding her teammates back yesterday.
You don't have to mind me. Go on and get more points for yourself. Tsubasa, you promise not to say that anymore. Looking out for one another is what teammates do. No wrestler worth their salt abandons their turret partners to get ahead in the match. He's likely benefiting from the point-sharing system. What point-sharing system? Why, do you ever notice? There's a way to earn points in this game without killing any invaders yourself. Yugamu took out a notepad and started drawing some sort of diagram on it. Let's say, for example, a 10-point enemy appears in front of you. You kill that enemy by yourself, you gain a whole 10 points. But if I help you in the fight, I gain a percentage of those 10 points. Could be a 50-50 or 80-20 split, depending on the situation. It all hinges on how much each person contributed to the fight. Simply joining the fight earns you at least 10% of the points. Tsubasa's Humo Anima is very versatile, and so I'm sure she's earning points by supporting the other. So every member of the team gets some credit as long as they work together, like in sports. Strange, but fitting comparison. Weaker players earn points by focusing their efforts on supporting others. Stronger players gain support by offering to share points with those who do. This game may not be about pure combat prowess, but how well we work together. We're being tested on our teamwork in a killing game? A killing game usually pits participants against each other, but the rules of this one clearly lent itself to fostering teamwork. Has this been implemented to adjust the difficulty of the game to our level, or did the sponsor have some ulterior motive?
I returned to my room, unable to quash the indescribable wave of nausea threatening to bowl me over. I don't even know what's going on anymore, bro. What should I do this afternoon? I was in my room trying to figure out what to do in that time before the nightly meeting. My role in the anti-sponsor alliance was to find out the identity of the sponsor, but it's not as easy as it sounds. I felt like I needed a clearer direction. Like, where was I even supposed to start? If only I had a hint of source to help me get the ball rolling. I suppose I'll just have to ask around. Asking around for information would be the best way to find out clues that may shed more light on the matter. Asking around. Yep, it's what I can do today. The others would surely be shocked to see the most unpopular guy in school asking right now, approaching him out of the blue. I can't just hole up in my room all day without at least trying something. I steeled myself before dashing out of the room. Okay. Alright, time to talk to everybody. Oh, cool. Tsubasa is the first person we can talk to. Hey,
Takumi,
Tsubasa's lowered her eyes awkwardly when I called out to her.
I'm sorry for abandoning you the other day. Did everything turn out alright after that?
Yeah, I managed to walk away with my life somehow. Yugamu and I are on a team now. No, it's not free time, unfortunately, Gaz. It's not. It's not free time, Gaz. I will never be able to upgrade these motherfuckers, like, ever, bro.
I'm just glad you're safe. I don't want to see any more of my friends dying. Though, that means Shomen's in trouble for the first round, huh?
Why?
He's not taking part in the game at all. Takemaru's been pulling out all the stops to invite him, but he refuses to even leave his room.
I see. Shoma's probably going to be the first to die if things continue like this. But we could save him if we took down the sponsor before that happened. Tsubasa, do you happen to know anything about the sponsor? I'm trying to find out their true identity.
That's a question I'd like to answer myself. Why do they show up and make us take part in this killing game? None of it makes any sense.
Okay. Interesting. Doesn't sound like she knows anything. But I don't know. I don't, like, she's not naturally a good liar, is what I can tell you, but you never know. You never know. Maybe it's the costume, guys. But I'm really, like, doubting Tsubasa. Like, a lot right now. Like, I still like her. She's still awesome to me. But God, I do not trust her in this route. I don't. I genuinely don't. Hey, Takemaru. Can I have a minute? I'm gathering information about the sponsor of the right now and sorry, man. I ain't got nothing to say to you. You're just bad luck these days. Everything you touch, he's singing again. Everything you touch turns to ashes. Oh. Look, Sora, shut up. 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 I'm not doing that. I'm not, Sora. I'm not doing that for Tsubasa. I'm actually doubting her. Alright? Sure, she's still beautiful to me. Sure, she's still a nice person to me. But there's some shady shit going on with her, and I don't like it. Bad luck, huh? Just part of being the school jinx, I guess. Well, fuck you then. I don't need your opinion. Hey, Moko, you're a reasonable person, right? You're reasonable, right?
Info about the sponsor's identity? Oh my! Are you investigating that too?
Two? As in, you're also looking into this?
You bet! I even tried to film a day-in-the-life documentary of the sponsor some time ago.
Day in the light?
First, I made a camera with the Gitomatic, then I tailed the sponsor around for 24 hours. That way, if they ever revealed their face during that time, we'd catch it on film, right?
And did you?
Oh, I wish. They clinged to that spacesuit like it was the championship belt itself.
Interesting, you have a sponsor. No, I don't have a stream sponsor. That sponsor is the Killing Game Mastermind. How is it possible to carry out a sort of daily routine with that suit on? What about food?
Oh, the sponsor doesn't eat.
Doesn't eat?
Yeah, I never saw them eat or sleep even once. Just kept buzzing out orders to their B underlings day in, day out.
Sponsor can stay active for 24 hours without any food or sleep. It sounded unbelievable to me, but Moko wasn't the type to tell tall tales. Robot! That's a robot trait. That's a robot trait, right? Chat, you're with me, right? That's a robot trait. Right? Right? I'm not like being an idiot, right?
We're dealing with a real main event headliner here. Better be ready for a Royal Rumble if you're trying to unveil their real identity.
Indeed. Okay, this is very useful information. Ava probably fucking hates us, but let's get it over with. Hey Ava, no masks today, sorry. How? Know anything about the sponsor? Ava was in her cell, looking as dejected as I left her. She was clearly still aghast at not being able to get her mask back. Yep, okay, bye. I don't understand. Like, chat, why do we not get the mask? Just go, like, I don't know, maybe look for the mask here? Like, where is it? Where is that stupid mask? Like, Tsubasa said that the mask was in the parking lot. And we never bothered to pick that shit up. God damn it, bro. We could be so much more closer and know more from Ava if we just followed her demands. And try to show her that we're like, you know, we're decent people. Okay, hi. Do not speak to me as if we were friends. I will never, ever forgive you for sending Lady Kurara to her dismal death. Be gone, accursed Grim Reaper, and give Lady Kurara back to me. Because she will go alt persona like Kurara. Oh, right. That's why we're not gonna give the mask back? Calm down, Kyoshika. I'm sorry, Takumi. But Kyoshika's still very angry about what happened, so... I knew I wasn't popular, but actually having such vitriol spewed directly in my face was, well, it's a sad experience. I mean, yeah, I get Kyoshika's pain, honestly. Better we let her deal with that alone, eh? Better we let her deal with that and not... Oh god, I have to talk to Darumi? I didn't know she was dead in your route. Oh yeah, she's dead in my route. Yep, got killed by the sponsor.
This is bliss!
Whoa, who just shouted?
It is I, Darumi, and I'm shouting because this is the happiest I've ever been. Killing game? Check. Mistress Hibiko's laptop? Check. Killing and killing and killing every day and night? Check, check, and check. I'm Mistress Hibiko's loyal laptop in a killing game. What else does a person need to be happy in life? Just thinking about how I'm gonna wring the innards out of those invaders tomorrow releases so many endorphins into my brain I may just pass out from sheer pleasure.
I hate you. Darumi was enjoying the current situation with every fiber of her fucking being. I still can't understand why Hiriko would team up with someone like that. Alright, bye. Don't need you. Okay, I've collected quite a bit of information. You voice her so well, Chut. I don't know. I feel like I don't voice her well enough. I need to be more high-pitched than that, but... Like, okay. If you really need, like, if you guys really don't know how I voice her, it's usually, I just repeat her name over and over again. Because she pronounces her name like, Darumi Amamiya! So, just repeat the first name, Darumi, like how she would, over and over again. Like, so instead of saying Darumi, go, like, emphasize on every single syllable. Darumi! And then, high pitch. I don't know, just, you do your usual high pitch voice, is what I'll say. I learned a lot and was glad I mustered up the courage to talk to everyone. Even though I totally got shat on by Kyoshika. After putting the information down in a notebook, I prepared for the nightly meeting. Oh, come on! Where's my fucking free time? So I have so much BP in my... I have so much BP right there! And you're not letting me spend it! Ah! Let me spend my points! I hate stupid game.
Heady soldiers.
This game fucking heard me like complain about how much free time I had in the first round. They're like, oh, you don't like free time, eh? Take it. And then he took it right back out of my hands.
You never.
So painful. So painful. For the anti-sponsor alliance, the bedtime announcement was now a call to action instead of a reminder to rest. A sign for us to gather up and report on the day's findings.
So now we know it's highly possible the sponsor doesn't eat or sleep. And still manages to be so powerful. They should just quit sponsoring killing games and go make a killing in the business world instead. Who wouldn't be impressed by a corporate soldier who can work all day and night? This is neither the time nor place to be joking around. It's precisely the time and place to be funny. Morbid humor is the best way to deal with morbid situations. Touche! That's just how strong the enemy we're up against is. Right, Hiroko? This sponsor person is an enigma. Stays active for 24 hours without any sort of nutritional replenishment. Are we dealing with a robot?
Yugama, yeah, it's Yugama time. This is the Yugama rub, baby. Yep, there we go. You see? Even Hiroko agrees. Also, Sora, are you ready for the most mic-dropping theory I have ever? You want to know something? I just discovered something. Alright, time to pull out the whiteboard. Hiroko knows Takumi, and I think we're related. I think Takumi and Hiroko are related. Like, okay, let's take a look. You see that hair? Now let's go to Hiroko. That shit's the same, man. They're practically the same. Almost the same shade, too. Love. Telling you. That's my theory. We can't rule out that possibility considering that what little we know their identity. Why? Because Hiroko claims that she knows us from back then. Like, oh, the Takumi I know. You're not like the Takumi I know. Ah, there we go. You've always been the Takumi I know. Blah blah blah. So it's like, clearly she knows us before the first 100 days. Before we entered the academy. And the only way she should know is if we're friends. But the way she speaks to us is like she's like an older sister figure. So I think she's family. Well, they aren't because Electra and Martina didn't have Hiroko with Yomi. I mean, whatever. We're talking about family relations here, and trust me when I say this. They've got. Okay, look. No. Whatever. Look, my theory. You should know me by now. My theories never disappoint.
Be that as it may, I must commend you for a job well done. That was remarkable work for a person of your intelligence. A good bunny.
Person I know. It's more of an impression of them.
No, I don't think so.
The way she speaks about us, like, definitely gives me the suggestion she knows us from before the academy. Like, she would say, you're the Takumi I know. The same boring, but leader type Takumi that I know. Jude can see the butcher, what? But, hang on. Let me just quickly do this bit.
Remarkable work for a person of your intelligence. Good bunny. You're such a good boy.
And like, stop it. Just stop patronizing me. Oh, thanks, but can I get something other than a backhanded compliment once in a while?
Was that a joke? It must be. Your entire existence is one.
I mean, come on. That's sister talk. That is something my sister would say to me. Like, look at that face. That's the face of someone who's like, oh, brother, you're such a fucking dweeb. Like, if I went to Ima and asked him about it, he'd be like, yeah, I can read the vibe. You two got a sibling thing going on. Oh, I would know. I've got a great sibling relationship with my sister dearest. Some would even say more than that. Okay, I've asked too much questions. Well, aren't you something yourself? Allow me to share my additional findings on the bee's anatomy next. I got down to business today by dismembering the bee to its smallest parts. Some interesting truths were uncovered as a result. Despite a tough and grandiose appearance, it doesn't quite have the hardness to match. That's not good, buddy. I don't know, man. The joints snap out of place, even if you even look at them wrong, and the stinger comes off without much effort as well. It's as fragile as life itself.
Ah,
But it can't be so weak. These bees kill Kurara like it's nothing. Future. Wait, hang on. Well, what's going on? Oh, Ju can see the future. Okay. Sorry. Their bodies were likely enhanced by some supernatural means when they were still alive.
Oh.
Supernatural. In other words, hemoanima. The ability to move around without needing to eat or rest. Hemoanima enhanced bees. Oh, Flynn! What are we doing here? Hello, welcome to the 100 line. I'm voicing all the characters, as I always have. I mean, you've seen my voice acting prowess in the... Oh, shit, there's the camera back. Hey.
Do it again.
No, I'm not doing it again. God, you reminded... That was a silly redeem that... It reminded me of how silly I was back then. Well, I mean, I still am. I don't know. All it takes is just one little motivation for me to just be like, yep, I'm just gonna do this stupid thing.
Do it again.
Yes, I get it. I'm gonna do it again. Eventually. I don't know. I don't really have much time. The more we try to...
Do it again.
Flynn, you might want to stop that. It got funny like the 5th time, but this is like, what?
Skill issue.
Okay, come on, man. The more of their uncanny strengths we seem to discover.
You are made of stupid.
I'm just gonna move on. But none of these prove that the sponsor themselves was impossible to defeat. If we could just find a way... If we could just find a way to get them out of that invincibility suit... Last but not least, let's hear what Hiruko has to tell us. Did you find that spare suit you talked about? What are you saying? Did you find the spare suit you talked about? I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Yes, I pinpointed the location yesterday. If all goes well, I should be able to get my hands on the suit by tomorrow. Really? I honestly wasn't expecting to find it so soon either. Once we actually have it, uncovering a weakness or two should be trivial work. But I hope you're having a good day, Flynn. I mean, even if you're not chatting by conventional means. Unfortunately for the sponsor, they're invading. Yes, unfortunately for the sponsor, it's game over, motherfuckers. Their invader hunt is about to draw to a premature close. An end to this abominable invader hunt seemed like a dream, but Hiruko seemed confident the odds are in our favor. Anything we could help you to help you secure the spare suit? Quite a lot. In fact, I'd venture to say I couldn't possibly recover the suit without your help. The suit is located somewhere to the south of this campus. Actually, getting the suit is going to be the easy part. The thing is, if the bees lying around find out what we're all doing, all our efforts will go down the drain. Because then the sponsor would realize what we're up to. That's why we're going to need a little bit of creative prep work to hoodwink those roaming bees. With that preface, Hiruko shared with us a brief outline of our plan. Our operation commences at 7 a.m. tomorrow. The 3 of us here, plus Darumi, will head south in the direction of town. Once we are somewhere in the vicinity of this area, we'll start hunting down invaders. As we do, we'll destroy the ruins around there in the flashiest way possible, kicking up as much dust and ash as we can. I'll use the sudden drop in invisibility as camouflage to secretly move to the place with the spare suit without being discovered by the bees. We'll meet up once I find the suit. So we have to defeat Oprah to prevent giving everyone bees. Yeah, there's like a... Okay, so there's a space... There's a guy in a space suit that is using powerful bees that are more like mosquitoes. Okay, so think of it like a metal man who controls mosquitoes, really powerful mosquitoes, who can suck out all your blood within seconds. Sounds threatening, right? Space Oprah, yes. Space Oprah who has command over a fleet of mosquito bees that can suck out your blood within seconds. All of it, by the way, so much so that you'll turn into a black mummified corpse. And rush back to school to examine it until we can discover its weaknesses. After we ascertain a way to destroy the invincibility suit, it's showdown time with the sponsor. Hiruko's plan was simple, but bold. She would absolutely end everything tomorrow as circumstances allowed. Both the invader hunt
and the sponsor themselves.
Oh.
Will you help me, Takumi and Yugamu?
An earnest plea for help from Hiruko without her usual barbs was a straight yes from me. I nodded vigorously. A black mummified corpse. Yeah! No, I'm not kidding! You want me to show? You want me to fucking show you? You want me to show you? Okay, fine! We're doing this! No, okay. Okay, sure. Of course I'll help. Let's get that suit and bring down the sponsor together. I'm against this plan. I won't be joining it. What's gotten into you, Yugamu? Is there something wrong with the plan?
Nothing wrong with the plan, per se. What's wrong is one of the participants. Hiruko, why are you letting Darumi join the operation tomorrow? You've been insisting all this time that she's nothing but your in-game partner and not a member of the anti-sponsor alliance. She's very strong. She'll be useful in combat. That's nice, but what guarantee is there she won't turn around and slit our throats after learning of this plan? She lives and breathes killing games. I can already picture it, her lunging us in an unrestrained anger when she finds out we're trying to put a stop to her beloved game. You're overthinking this. She'll be too engrossed in the game to even notice what we're doing. That's my point, see? It's counterproductive to let someone so engrossed with killing games interrupt confidence. I disagree. I'm bringing her along tomorrow by hook or by crook. I have my reasons. Oh? Such as?
The discussion was leading nowhere. Neither Hiruko nor Yugamu seemed willing to compromise. Tomorrow's operation would be aborted if we didn't find a way to break the stalemate. I had to do something. I'm afraid I have to take Yugamu's side this time, Hiruko. We're putting our lives on the line tomorrow. Yet at the same time, you're trying to involve someone outside of the Alliance. Can't blame us for feeling hesitant.
Even you think so.
She averted her eyes and bit on her lips.
Fine. I won't ask for your help anymore. I'll get the suit myself.
Hold on, I'm not finding fault with you or anything! I reached out quickly and grabbed Hiruko's hand before she could leave the room. We understand you have secrets you can't fully share with us, and we know you have your reasons. But can't you at least tell us something? It has to be something out of the ordinary, right? You're not the type to insist on doing things your way from your selfish reasons.
And how are you so sure I'm not?
Because you trusted me, so I trust you too. It was Hiruko who trusted me and brought me out of when everyone else was shunning me and calling me a jinx. If she needed help, I wanted to do everything in my power to help her. And because, I don't know, something feels like we're siblings. Quietly pleaded with Hiruko, intensely staring at her in the eyes, praying hard that she would trust and lean on me. And then... it was a sigh of resignation.
The trouble with your generic face is how it completely disarms me when you're spouting the occasional hero-like rhetoric. Very well. You will have a full explanation on why I must bring Darumi along.
And please, explain it now!
Wait, well, I am.
Yes, no saving it for next morning or whatever. Now!
Okay, I am.
No, you don't understand. I was with you, and Aito, and when we talked to you, he said save it for next morning. And guess what happened next morning? You fucking died! So no, I'm not doing this shit again.
Okay, I'm telling you now.
Oh, I want Senpai to trust. I mean, yeah, it's cute, right? I think they're siblings. Do you think they're siblings? They talk like they're siblings, right? Right, Flynn? I don't know. I feel like a sibling vibe right now. Also, not to mention the little strand of hair he has in the middle. Kinda same color and hue as Hiruko's hair. Really?
Yes, but not here. Outside.
I'll be
waiting for you on the roof. Come alone.
That she exited the room, but her wanting to meet me alone would mean...
Oh, for the love of murder. I'm the outcast now, eh?
Oh. Shit. Let me know when you're back. I'm gonna summarize everything to you.
I don't mind. Go ahead, Takumi. I'll be right here, keeping your bed warm for you until your return.
Yeah. Thanks. I'll be right back after I hear what she has to say.
Please don't fuck up my bed. I'm not. I'm just going to warm up your bed. You know, just give it a little bit of the Yugamu branded warmth.
I want you out of my room.
Look, I'm not gonna do.
Out of my room, unless you promise you're not gonna sit on my bed.
Okay, fine. I won't sit on your bed.
Also, don't touch my bed.
No promises.
You're gonna what his bed? Yeah, he's gonna keep his bed warm.
Yugamu, he's an interesting guy. Sora, one of my friends in the chat, compares Yugamu to me, and I was a bit insulted by that comparison because I'm like, I'm not that creepy or weird or degenerate like him. I am a perfectly upstanding citizen. And the fact that I'm being compared to that guy, come on. Please, promise, please, don't fuck up my bed. Do you like your bed cold? Yeah, I do actually. I do love my bed cold. I left Yugamu behind my room and went out to the roof. Cough, cough, the pillow.
Huh?
No comment. Huh? Hiruko? I didn't see Hiruko on the roof even though she said she'd be waiting for me there. Unless she went back to her room. Over here, Takumi. Oh, we have CG! Guys, we finally have CG! We're no longer looking at the sky! He's nothing like you. Good, thank you. Guys, we did it! Usually most of the time, like, we'll always be looking up in the sky. But finally, okay, guys, leave Hina out of this. Yes, I'm talking about the body pillow. Leave it out of it. I'm not, look, I may be body pillow levels of degenerate, but I'm not like, I'm gonna keep you a bit warm, kind of creepy, okay? I turned towards the direction of the voice and saw Hiruko seated on the ledge. She was staring intently at something. I followed her gaze and... there was the artificial satellite, floating in the night sky.
Do you long to see the people living there again?
Her question was sudden and unexpected.
Of course I do. That's what I'm fighting so hard for.
Guys just don't see it. Yeah, of course not, Sora. Yugamu is nothing like me, okay? Look, I may have my own thing for the ladies, but Yugamu is a bit more crazy than me, okay?
Yes, you would be right. We're all fighting here because there are people we want to see again. We'll be able to go back to them after this war ends. That's what motivates us to keep going. In other words, that's why we're so determined not to die here. However, Darumi has none of that. She's got nowhere to return to.
Nowhere? Surely she has family who can take her in.
Not all families are worth going back to. Not that I expect you to understand.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Darumi is the shoo-in Danganronpa fan with, well, let's just say a combination of both daddy and mommy issues. Yeah, I mean, it's true. A lot of people who are really really into Danganronpa games and really into killing, the whole idea of the killing game. Like, I'm into Danganronpa, but I'm not into the concept of a killing game. I just like the characters. But if anybody here likes Danganronpa and is like, I want to be in Danganronpa, I want to be in the killing game, then it's like, okay, there's a lot of mental trauma to unpack from that, you know? She was right. I didn't understand. How could I? It was my cherished dream to be surrounded by my parents and Karawa at the dinner table again someday.
Takumi, do you know why Darumi is so enamored with killing games?
No?
I just assumed she played a lot of Danganronpa. Well, that, but who would want to be in the Japanese Hunger Games? I feel called out. Okay. So, Desi, I'm not saying that's bad. I'm just saying that, you know, there's stuff to unpack. You don't need to unpack it today. But it's like, it's true. It's like, I personally don't agree with liking Danganronpa just simply because of the death and destruction. I like Danganronpa because of the story and the characters. In fact, I kind of think the fucking executions and the killings are the worst parts of the game. I mean, not like in terms of like, I don't want to... Not like in terms of like, it's bad storytelling. It's just, I just don't want to see people die. Does he know that they would win? Yeah, I guess so.
It's very simple. She grew up in an environment that was like a killing game in itself. If she'd let her guard down, even for a brief moment, she'd be abused by her parents or teachers. Punishment awaited her at every turn for no reason other than the adults in her life having a bad day. None of the grown-ups who were supposed to be looking out for her reached out to help in her time of need. You see? Just like a killing game, right?
I had an inkling Darumi may not have come from the best of family environments, but I had no idea it was that bad. I'm not surprised. Leeching out someone else without ever giving anything back and abusing them on top of that. Sounds like my scumbag brother. Right, just like how he ignored all the eviction notices and restraining orders and doubled down on the violence. Matt goes to see the horse races on Sunday afternoons and beats me when he loses his bets. She wasn't kidding about that. Oh god. Maybe that's why a lot of people relate to Darumi, because Darumi's been in the shitter, just like those people. That's why I don't say that liking the killing games is bad. I don't say it's bad. I just know that there's something hidden beneath that desire and love for it. And, well, it's not necessarily the memories behind that make you like it. Certainly is a bit... well, it's something to unpack by a professional therapist and not me. I am not a professional. Even though I'm dressed like some sort of professional doctor. Like, look at this white suit here. Like, this is one of the characters, and he's like... and I look like a fucking doctor, but, like... I'm not professional. I'm so sorry. Like, you guys get... like, if you guys have something you guys want to, like, consult with me, tell me about your feelings, your memories, or, like, something fucked up happened to you, and you want to talk about it, I can, as a friend. I am, however, not a therapist, and I can't tell you, like, a good guideline as to how to fix your life. I don't think anyone can. Not even a therapist. Maybe, like, with a few exceptions, but for the most part, I don't think anybody can give you a guideline as to how to live your life, so keep that in mind.
And when you go through life living like that, you can't help but wonder, why only me?
Yeah, that's understandable.
Why am I the only one suffering like this? Why can't everyone suffer together with me? Young and old, male and female. We should all suffer together.
Just a friend. I mean, I get, yeah. Hi, I'm a friend.
Use up our lives, our very existences, to entertain ourselves through misery.
Jesus. That's a very expert unpacking of Darumi's character. And frankly, well, anybody who, like, is just as obsessed with the whole killing game idea as Darumi is.
That's why she loves her killing game so much. It's the closest thing to her ideal world she can find.
Okay, wait, guys, don't turn this into like don't turn this into like, oh, I'm just a friend. Wink. Wink. Stop
So
it.
she was being dead serious when she talked about wanting to start a killing game.
Dead and buried 6 feet underground. She would have given her life for it.
What sort of mentality could drive a person to be this desperate for a killing game to begin?
Her wish to see the whole world turn into a killing game was never going to come true under normal circumstances. But as fate decreed, that wish somehow actually did come true.
When the sponsor showed up, the sponsor of the killing game suddenly appeared in midair one day. Oh, by the way, Flynn, that's our mastermind there. That's the mastermind. Darumi must have felt like her childhood dream was finally coming true.
She's on Cloud 9 right now, living out a dream that once seemed impossible to achieve, and she intends to die in it after playing to her heart's content.
Die? Even though her dream finally came true.
Exactly. Now that her dream has come true, she has nothing to live for anymore.
She didn't look like someone who wanted to die, though. The few times I've seen her outside the academy.
B-movie, okay. In fact, you guys are slaughtering the school invaders together quite enthusiastically. Someone who fought with such wanton abandon in a situation where there's no coming back from death couldn't exactly be mentally sound now, could they? She was right. Someone with normal sensitivities would be a lot more cautious about this.
Without me keeping a close eye on her, she'll be running headlong into the largest group of invaders she can find. If I don't keep forcing her to return together, she'll keep on fighting, even past her limits. Even after returning, she always wants to go right back out to continue the hunt. It's not easy for me to keep pulling her back. She's basically committing slow suicide. I can't take my eyes off her for a minute.
Damn. Hiriko always has been the kind-hearted soul that I knew from last time, like from the first route. She really is that gentle and kind.
Is that why you're so insistent on bringing her along for tomorrow's operation?
I just don't want to leave her alone to her own devices. A short while's fine, but I get the feeling we may be taking a while tomorrow. I have to take her along, if I don't want to come back to a dead Darumi. This whole plan would be pointless if even one person dies.
I was completely dumbfounded. Hiriko was serious about saving everybody's lives. But then again, Hiriko had always been like that, even last time. My primary goal here is to win the war. There's nothing I won't do for the sake of victory. But it's not enough for us to defeat the invaders. All of us have to survive as well. That's what victory means to me. She would ensure no one got left behind by snatching them from the jaws of death, even if it meant taking their place. Her tenacity in this aspect had saved me, and was now saving Darumi. Body trembled involuntarily when I realized the depth of Hiriko's determination. I had to admit it. She was the real hero here. I feel bad for Darumi, but this game needs to end. The sooner the better. She's never going to come to her senses unless she first wakes up from this sham of a dream. I'm begging you, Takumi. Help me tomorrow. Of course. How could I possibly turn down a request from this awesome hero standing before me? I'll convince Yugamo to help as well. I can't believe he'll turn us down after I explain the situation to him. The four of us will rampage through town together tomorrow and put an end to the invader hunt. We both stretched out our hands spontaneously and exchanged a firm and solemn handshake. The only thing going through my mind at the time was what I could do to protect Hiriko's kind-hearted resolve. Yeah, thank you, by the way. Can I just mention that this plan is officially fucked over now? Congratulations, Takumi. You and your big fucking mouth. Oh, someone's gonna know. Someone will know about this plan, and this plan's gonna fail. We would work together to defeat the sponsor, and then let's all get the best day 100 together. Great job, Takumi. You fucking ruined it, what again? But I was too naive. Kind-heartedness has no place on the battlefield, because it was Hiriko's kind-heartedness that led her to end up like that. Wait, what?
Hiriko!
She was lying on the ground with blood pouring out of her back. This is a mortal wound. There's no way she can recover from this. The attacker, if I remember correctly, is the
Squad 3 Commander!
What is the commander doing here? Why is Hiriko lying in a pool of her own blood? Was she defeated by that commander? Nothing was making sense. My mind was in a state of confusion. Why are we— what?
How did this happen?
Our plan had been proceeding smoothly. We set off early, reached a part of town south of the school, and started doing battle. Using the flashiest skills we had in our arsenal, we hunted down every invader in the area. This was to draw the Flying Bee's attention to us. Sometime after the battle began, Hiruko secretly left the area like she had planned in order to secure the spare suit. The bees are struggling to count the points Yugamo and I were racking up and didn't seem to have noticed her sudden appearance. Felt like the plan was actually going to work. All we had to do was to wait for Hiruko to return with the suit that would lead us to victory. But then something unexpected happened. Took my eyes off Darumi, who had been fighting with us for only a short while, and she vanished in that moment. She probably got overly excited and decided to expand her hunting territory. I panicked. Hiruko would be heartbroken if anything happened to Darumi. I ran around the vicinity in a desperate attempt to locate her, all the while imploring her in my heart not to do anything reckless that might end up making Hiruko sad. I was praying hard for her safety, and just as I finally caught sight of Darumi on the other side of some rubble, unthinkable happened. Couldn't make head or nor tail of the scene, no matter how long or hard I stared at it.
Why? Why? Why is this happening? Get a hold of yourself, Takumi.
I snapped back to my senses as Yugamo was yelling. Yugamo, Hiruko's down. Most likely by a commander. Yugamo's face twisted into a hateful scowl when he turned to look at the commander. That's why I didn't want Darumi to come along. She's too high profile in a lot of ways. You can't blame the enemy for zeroing in on such an attention-grabbing target on the battlefield. I know Agent, the commander attacked Darumi first in this case. And when Hiruko tried to help her, the commander attacked Darumi as she was rampaging around. And when Hiruko tried to help, she got struck down instead. What do we do now? How can we save them both? Run away, that's what. The operations failed. But we can't just abandon them. There's nothing we can do to turn the tide of this battle. Especially not against the commander. We need to survive so that we can carry on Hiruko's will. Yugamo's decision was sound. The best outcome we could hope for right now was to avoid all of us dying. But did I really want that? What was the point of surviving if I had to abandon a friend to do it? Abandon Hiruko and Darumi to escape and wait for another chance, or jump in to save them without caring about the consequences? Well, we're jumping in, baby! We're powerful enough! I see in the picture, there's a suit. The suitcase. The suitcase. That has to have the suit. It's not I'm trying to save Darumi. I'm trying to save the briefcase that has the evidence we need to bring down the mastermind. I'm going to save those two. You better get out of here before the commander notices you. Don't be crazy, Takumi. You won't accomplish anything by dying here. I know, you're absolutely right, but...
You are the Takumi I know. The same kind-hearted Takumi Sumino, with the most disheveled and generic mind, who always puts his friends above himself.
Hiruko's put her trust in me. I won't abandon her now. I cleared my mind of a battle cry and charged into the fray. Once I reached Hiruko and Darumi, we launched into a painfully one-sided battle against the enemy commander. Here we go! Let's do this! Don't worry, my tactics will keep us all alive again. I know I will.
Hey Takumi, you come to save us, huh? Thanks, brah. I hate to disappoint you after you came out this way, but we're totally headed for a game over here. It's just Hiruko's already out of action, and I'm basically about to keel over too. Looks like you bought ourselves a one-way ticket to hell. Why don't we just accept it and we all die together?
If you've got energy to talk, you can still fight. Take out the weaker enemies first.
You got it, boss.
Let's do it. I will not allow them to die here today. Okay.
So close to dead.
Okay, here we go.
My turn.
Attack potion up.
This
Come on.
should do it. Let's go.
Okay. Slash away.
All right, here we go.
Goodness, oh goodness gracious.
I can't anymore.
Inflict stun on target
Quick stun on user. Oh god.
Say when.
Oh, this isn't good. Okay. Attack this way.
Say this. I've got this. Ha! Here we go.
Okay. One more. Perfect.
Got it. Ready when you are.
We can't
I've
afford to
got
use the
this.
super, unfortunately.
Here we go.
Yeah, we can't.
Time to use it. Let's do this. Ready when
Okay.
you are.
Use some metal fences here.
This should do it. My
Block out the boss. We'll use this to block off the boss.
Take this.
There we go.
All right. Good to go.
Yeah. Use that. Block off the boss's approach. There we go.
Here we go. Yeah. My turn. Time
Perfect.
to use it.
Yeah. So that should block it off.
Oh, good.
Right.
It's too much.
And
Good to
then
go.
use air blade here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Here we go. I've got this. This should do it.
Perfect. All right. First of all,
As bad as I
Darumi,
thought, huh?
Darumi used this to heal up. Perfect. Get her
Say
up
when.
and running, baby.
Good to go.
There we go.
Got it.
Perfect.
Let's go. Take that.
Light 2 on target. Heals users fatigue.
Fine.
Let's see here. Okay.
Ready when you are.
Boost Hemo Anima to get attack boost.
Not bad.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Alright, continue.
I've
Why is
got
he letting
this.
us wail on him? This is
Here we go.
suspicious.
Time to use it.
I'm very suspicious right now. Why am I... Why is he letting us wail on
Say
him?
when.
I'm very confused.
Anyone get the feeling this commander's just playing with us? He's not even attacking. He's just standing there all menacing like...
Guess he knows he doesn't need to get involved directly. We already outnumbered and outclassed. It's only a matter of time until they overwhelm us. Damn it!
Oh.
You really are too dumb to live sometimes. Did you really think you could take on a commander with just the two of you?
Hikamu? What are you doing here? I told you to run!
I'm just making the most logical choice I can. We can't afford to lose you, Takumi. We'll have no chance of winning the war we do. That means our only choice is to do something about this guy so we can all get away.
It wasn't much of a plan, but at least we had hope now. The three of us, we might just be able to pull it off. Yeah, he can debuff the boss. Let's do this, guys! Give it everything you got and take him down! Alright, let's do this, baby! Okay, here we go.
I'm good to go. Stings, doesn't it?
Right?
Time for me to move.
Attack!
My turn.
Alright, let's see. What else can we do here?
Let's do this.
Alright. Yeah, attack here.
All right.
Perfect.
Ready when you are. Say when.
Okay, I don't think an attack
I've got
potion is
this.
necessary right now, so yeah, it's not. It's definitely not.
Take that. Let's
And
do
then
this.
I would say attack this way.
That's it.
And
Ready when you
then
are.
right here. Take them all out once. Perfect. Okay,
Got
good.
it. Let's get to the killing. Stings, doesn't it? Such a... I can't wait.
Okay, good. Let's
Time for me to move.
let's put up a metal fence over here.
This'll do.
Hold them off.
My turn.
And then
Let's go!
let's see here. What can we do here?
Let's get to the killing.
Let's boost with Laciel. This one will really help in
How this
advancing
feels.
us a bit. Yeah. Get Laciel on both of them so that Takumi can start like wailing on him.
Say when.
Can't really strike him there. Okay, that's fine.
Is that all you got?
Perfect.
I'm on it. Take this.
Okay, we finally got his attention now.
Damn it.
Okay, here we go.
Time for me to move.
All right, debuff the boss.
This'll stop them in their tracks. I can't wait.
Do
Does
this.
this do it for you?
Perfect.
Let's go!
Okay, let's see.
It's killing game time!
We'll need to, oh god. Okay.
Let's do it to it!
Let's use defensive stance for now.
Blocked!
And then
I've got this.
Takumi. Yeah. We'll attack from here and yeah, Takumi will have to take the bleed damage for
Is that
now.
all you got?
Perfect. Come on.
I'm on it. Take that. I'm spent.
That's gone. Good.
Damn exhausted.
I'm out of mana!
Attack down? Oh Jesus. Okay.
I'm good to go.
So the bastard can also debuff us too, eh?
How's that feel?
We can do the same.
Ready when you are.
Okay.
Say when.
Use an attack potion.
Let's go.
We'll heal status
Not
effects.
gonna cut it. Good to go.
Okay. Let's start attacking again. Wait, what do you mean I win? The fuck you mean I win? What the fuck you mean I win? What do you mean I win? I didn't kill him! It's no use. He's still- No, you're no- Fuck you! No, fuck you! Fuck you! No, fuck you! I can kill him!
An extra fighter or two's not gonna make any difference.
For the love of murder, if he's gonna kill us anyway, you could at least go all out too. Half-assing it makes the whole thing feel cheap. This is why I hate fighting invaders. Don't give up. There has to be something we can do.
Yeah, dude, we're done. Let's charge him one last time and get blown to smithereens. I always wanted to go out like a bunch of dirty fireworks.
We're all out of options. Are we really gonna die here? Just when it seemed like all hope was lost.
Take my cryptoglobin.
I heard Hiruko's voice. Faint and weak. Still determined. On my comm channel. Hiruko? I thought you passed out.
Never mind that. Just absorb my cryptoglobin. It's the only way.
Absorb your crypto. What are you talking about?
Am I not being clear enough? I want you to kill me. If I'm going to die anyway, you may as well take my power and save yourselves.
But you're my friend. I could never kill you.
I may die, but you still have hope. You'll still have the spare suit. Use it to figure out the sponsor's secret and defeat them. Kill me so you can survive.
You can't be serious. There's no way I can do this.
I'm not asking. I'm telling you. Do it now. Take my power and survive. Darumi!
For a moment, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Darumi had thrust a knife right into Hiruko's back.
Mistress Hiruko! Mistress Hiruko! Your power flowing into me! I can feel you inside me!
I'm gonna just ignore that. I tried to stop her, but it was too late. As Darumi absorbed more and more of her blood, Hiruko's body began to shrivel and dry up.
Oh man! Oh man! I never felt this kind of energy before. I'm in the zone now. I feel like I can fly! Like I can do anything! Yahoo!
Darumi threw her head and let out a crazed cry of elation, totally at odds over what had just happened.
What?
Don't you realize what you've done, Darumi? You just killed Hiruko! Save the recriminations of later, Takumi. Now that it's reached this point, we have to see it through. But Hiruko, Darumi's overflowing her power right now. She might actually be able to beat that commander. I was fully capable of beating that commander all by myself, just saying, alright? We actually had the power, just so you know. But whatever. Yugamo was right. Darumi was stronger than ever. She rushed around the battlefield like a berserker, swinging her weapons in every direction, even charging at the commander without the slightest trace of fear.
No one can stop me now.
By the time we were able to take stock of our surroundings, we realized the commander was no longer there. Did he just leave? Yeah, seems that way. Have we really won? Somehow it didn't feel real. Relax, he's gone. I don't sense any trace of his presence anymore. Also, the thing Hiruko gave her life to get us is still here, and it's still intact. Yugamo held up the suitcase Hiruko had brought from the school. It most likely had the spare of the sponsor's suit inside it. We've done what we set out to do. Make no mistake. This is a win for us. It just... we had to pay a pretty big price for it. Yeah, he just left. Yugamu's gaze wandered to Hiruko's body. It was bad enough that she sustained fatal damage trying to bail Darumi out, but then her cryptoglobin was absorbed by the very person whose life she had saved. As for Darumi herself, she was just staring blankly up at the sky. I could only imagine how she felt having just killed someone who had been like a sister to her. But before I could say anything... Darumi! Her eyes rolled back in her head and she fell to the ground. Looks like she finally ran out of steam. You'll have to carry her for now, Takumi. I'll dig a grave for Hiruko. Here's as good a resting place for her as any. Yugamo began digging with an old piece of wood, and when the hole was big enough, gently lowered Hiruko's body into the ground. Oh, not again, man. I thought we...
Hiruko. I'm sorry I couldn't save you.
Oh, man. Is her dying like a canon event or something? But I won't let your sacrifice be in vain. I'll use the suit you worked so hard to get us to figure out the sponsor's weakness, and then...
I'll defeat them. And end this game. I promise.
Yeah, he went out for milk and never came back. Okay, so I'm probably going to have to rewrite my whole theory about... the commander here. Maybe, like, I don't know. It's pretty clear to me that, like, something's going on. Like, I thought it's a robot, right? But it might actually be the Supreme Commander herself. Vecna's in there. It really seems like that's what the story is hinting at right now. Because the commander wouldn't just up and leave like that. You know? It seems like the commander was under orders to take out Hiruko. And probably just Hiruko. I think. I think that's what's going on. The commander was under orders to kill Hiroko and stop the plan. And it thought it did. It was like, okay, mission accomplished. Peace.
I think at least that's what it seems like. I don't know.
We returned to the school, determined to carry on what Hiroko had started. Unfortunately, more people gonna die? What's going on?
I have no idea where to even start with tech this weird.
Yugamu and I had gone back to my room to look at the suit, but looking at it was about all we could do. Neither of us knew anything about electronics or wearable technology or whatever it was to make the suit tick. Analyzing how it worked and how to get past its defenses was going to be hard, if not impossible.
Well, it's a protective suit made of some kind of specialized material. That's about all I can say.
Yeah, I can't figure anything else out either. How can something this flimsy block our attacks so completely? We worked hard to get it. It seems like such a waste.
Hey!
Damn it. If only we had someone with actual engineering knowledge on our side. If only we had someone like an engineer or a mechanic to help us out.
Takumi? Seriously?
As if in answer to my exasperated cry, someone's here at this hour? You don't think it's the sponsor, do you?
It's not totally out of the question. They might realize we got our hands on a suit just like theirs.
The bell rang again. Pretending I wasn't here would only put off the inevitable. The sponsor was relentless. If I was gonna die anyway, I might as well put up a fight here and now. I took a deep breath and opened the door. There we go. Speak of the devil. Tsubasa? I definitely hadn't expected to see her standing on the other side. Since this game began, everyone except Yugamu and Hiroko had been keeping the distance from me. Tsubasa's eyes are downcast. It looks like she might start to cry at any moment. Hey, what's wrong?
Howdy, Tsubasa. You're looking pretty grief-ridden this evening.
It's her. Yep. It's the lady, the myth, the legend. Although I do need to know how and why she's here.
Is something bothering you? We'd be glad to listen if you want to talk about it. I have a feeling we're not the kind of people you really want to confide in, though.
Yugamu's laid-back attitude did nothing to put Tsubasa at ease. Eventually, she did speak up on her own.
I'm sorry, Takumi. I'm so sorry.
And all of a sudden, she burst into tears. Calm down, Tsubasa. What's this all about? What are you apologizing for? Is it because you didn't let me join your team? You don't have to worry about that. I'm doing fine.
No, that's not it. I was there, Takumi. When Hiroko was fighting that commander, I was watching the whole time.
Huh? Tsubasa was there too?
I wanted to help. If I'd activated my Hemo Anima, I could have used my car to get Hiroko and Darumi out of there and bring them back to the school. I was so scared I couldn't move. And while I was wondering what I should do, Hiroko got wounded and then she... I'm sorry, Hiroko. I'm sorry, Takumi. I just stood there and let her die. I know apologizing won't fix this, but...
I had no idea what to say. I knew all too well how much it hurt not being able to save someone.
Is that really the whole truth, Tsubasa? I know a bolt-faced lie when I see one. What happened? You left your team, saw Hiroko. You left your team, stalked us, and then didn't help. How convenient. I still think that's her. There's something going on. How does she know that we're in here? How did she barge in? And why she didn't intervene even though it was made clear in gameplay when on the way to the second to last defense academy, it was clear that she was already fighting other invaders. Something's not adding up, I tell you people. Something's not adding up.
Toss her off the rooftop. No. She's a great girl. We need to have her. That's why I knew nothing I could say would take away that pain. But before I could even try.
You're right, Tsubasa. A simple apology isn't going to cut it. Yamu got there first, speaking in a harsh tone I haven't heard him use before. You didn't save Hiruko when you had the chance. That also put our lives in danger. That's not the kind of crime you can just wipe clean. Letting someone die is basically the same as killing them. And you had the gall to give Takumi the cold shoulder? At least he still has a shred of human decency in him. That's more than I can say for you. Yukamu, I know you're mad, but that's going too far! Tsubasa already feels terrible. She doesn't need you making it worse.
No, it's fine, Takumi. He's right. I'm always like this. Whenever there's any kind of conflict, I just go with the crowd. When Gaku died, I suspected you because that's what everyone else is doing. It was the same when we decided to form teams. Everyone said to stay away from you, so that's what I did too. I never stand up and make important decisions for myself. And now, Hiruko is dead because of me. Tarumi's probably heartbroken too. I could have stopped all that from happening.
Oh, she really did see everything. She's probably still in shock.
I'm a terrible person, aren't I? Treating my friends' lives with so little respect. It's so disgusting it makes me want to puke.
Tsubasa didn't stop at dry heaving. She vomited all over the floor, tears still streaming down her face.
You're amazing, Takumi. You jumped right in to fight that commander to try and save Hiruko. I can't believe I've been so awful to you all this time. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Takumi. For everything.
I'd be lying if I said I was ready to completely forget Tsubasa and call it all water under the bridge. But I wasn't going to hold anything against her. Not when she was already suffering this much. Just the thought that I was still capable of some kind of compassion was a comfort in itself. You can cry all you want. It's not going to erase what you did. The world wouldn't need the police if it totally was that easy. What's with you today, Yugamu? Tsubasa's makes some mistakes, but you don't need to be so hard on her. Tsubasa, if you really want to make up for letting Hiruko die, there's just one way.
Indirectly or not, you caused a death. Now you have a duty to save lives instead.
Save lives, but how do I...
Just a suggestion. But how about you join up with me and Takumi? We're working on something that could save everyone. And we just so happen to need somebody of your particular skills. It's kind of like carrying on Hiruko's legacy too. This is what she gave her life for. Of course it'll mean putting yourself in a lot of danger, but what do you say? Will you help us? Tsubasa didn't say anything for a while. She just stood there, staring at her feet. And then she nodded, as if she'd come to an important decision.
Okay, I don't know what you guys are up to, but if we can save everyone, I'm in. So, what do you want me to do?
When Tsubasa said that, Yugamu turned to me and winked. Now it makes sense. He made her feel worse so she'd feel like she had no choice but to join us to atone. You sneaky motherfucker! I can't say I like that he manipulated her feelings like that, but we do need all the help we can get. Here's how it is, Tsubasa. God, gotta say, Yugamu is getting a lot of time to shine. He's good. He's good. I told Tsubasa all about our secret plans. How we formed an alliance to take down the sponsor and end the game. And how thanks to Hiruko, we now have a spare of the same kind of suit the sponsor wore.
A spare suit? Whoa, awesome! It's the real thing. I see. Hiruko risked everything to get us this.
Yeah, but this stuff isn't really our area. We've got no idea how we're supposed to do with it to learn anything useful. What do you think, Tsubasa? Do we need some kind of special machinery to analyze this thing or what? Maybe we should take it to the metal shop? We don't want anyone to find out we got this though.
Somewhere we can investigate without being seen, huh? I might be able to help with that. You see, there's a secret lab. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who knows about it. When you guys see it, it'll knock your socks off.
Is that crazy?
You'll understand once we get there. Come on, I'll take you there now. Follow me.
We gathered up the suit and left my room, letting Tsubasa lead the way to the secret lab she found. Okay. Finally, we arrived at this raised stage area in the gym. This is your secret lab. I guess people don't come here all that often.
Back up, guys. You're gonna fall. Go stand by the edge for a sec.
Huh?
Fall where? Tsubasa shooed us to the edge of the stage, then knelt down and began pulling on a broken floorboard.
Ah!
All at once, the board came loose and then...
Ah.
A hole? Peeling back that one board, someone made a huge hole appear in the stage.
I happened to find a map of this room when I was fixing the corpse recovering drone program using the war room computer. Sorry to have kept it a secret all this time. I always wanted a place like this I could have all to myself.
Oh.
No, you made the right call. Now we have somewhere we can talk without worrying about being overheard.
I'm gonna warn you, try not to be too shocked by what you see in there. Even if you are, try not to scream. It's like an echo chamber down there.
Shocked? Scream? What in the world isn't that like?
I don't know if I can explain it all that well. It'll be easier just to show you. There's a ladder leading down. Come on, before anyone sees us.
Sure. Fuck's going on? We followed Tsubasa down the ladder and into the secret basement room. Sure enough, what greeted us at the bottom was something I never had imagined. I had to hold myself back from letting out a wordless cry of surprise. Inside the lab was a large machine that looked like some kind of spaceship. This is the escape pod. I'd seen it before, of course, at the end of my first 100 days here, but I never expected to see it here like this.
Yeah, I was shocked when I first saw it too. I knew it must have been the pod you told us about. This place is probably designed to store it safely until it's needed.
Is there any chance you can get it working now?
I thought of that, but it's no good. It's locked up tight, and there's no way of getting in. We could probably force it open, but we can't exactly go into space of a damaged door.
We must have security measures to stop anyone from using it from before day 100. That's the only time we're allowed to leave the school. Well, we can think about the pot later. Let's concentrate on the suit for now. Do you need any machinery from the metal shop? We can go get it for you.
No, I should be fine. There's plenty of gear in here for me to get started.
I looked around the lab. It was full of miscellaneous machines and equipment. Probably stuff Tsubasa had brought in already. There were also a lot of weapons, for some reason.
I figured I'd make those and keep them here for emergencies, just in case we ever need to hold up in here. I snuck some food supplies in too. Help yourself if you get hungry.
It's a real stronghold down here. It'll make a perfect HQ for the Anti-Sponsor Alliance. So, how are you gonna investigate the suit's capabilities? You got any experiments in mind?
You basically want to know how to break through this suit's defenses, right? Fastest way to figure that out is to try a bunch of stress tests and see how it holds up. By testing its resistance to stretching, pressure, elastic, and plastic deformation, we can start getting a better idea of its fracture toughness.
Okay, I'm losing you right now. Some of those terms are lost on me, but at least one of us knew what we were doing. Thank God. Tsubasa, I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, I'm getting mixed messages. I don't know. I don't trust her in this route, but like, she's actually being useful. What the fuck? What do I do? I'm conflicted. Okay, well, let's get started. Figuring out this suit's weakness is only the first step. Once we've done that, we're taking the sponsor down. We spent the rest of the night testing and analyzing the suit. No, I don't trust her. Rooftop. Damn, you are savage, Desi. Analyzing the suit any way we could. "31. The next morning, I made my way to the leisure lounge where the sponsor was loafing around as usual. Ah, Takumi Sumino, what are you doing here so early? Did you miss me? I don't think she would show us this if she was the sponsor. I know. So, but I mean, like, I don't know. Personally, if I was somebody who made the sponsor and somebody showed me the spare suit, I would probably either 1, dispose of it, or 2, tamper with the being the only person who knows how to, like, with the expertise, tamper or delay the process of figuring out how to figuring out a weakness, or tell lies. Think about it, chat.
if I was the trader and I made a machine that's killing everyone, and someone says, "Hey, you're the mechanic, right? You should tell us how to break that destroy him." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, here, shoot him with this gun. Trust me, it won't backfire and kill you." See, taking control of the narrative. You could say that. I wanted to see you anyway. Do you have any time to talk? Hardly a respectful attitude to take towards someone in my position. But I'll allow it. You're one of my most accomplished hunters, after all. She could have taken it to the Gift-O-Matic room. Probably. Hunter? Me? No need to be modest. Just take a look. The results speak for themselves. The sponsor gestured to one of their bees and brought up a display of their leaderboard.
I honestly didn't expect you to gain this much of a lead so quickly. The advent of a dark horse like yourself makes this game that much more exciting.
Exactly, Desi. At some point, I made it all the way to number 2 in the rankings. Hiruko had been number 1 all this time, but now that she's dead, I was catching up. You've made impressive contributions to my little game. I was just thinking you deserve some kind of reward. Huh? A reward, huh? Since we're here, how about you play a game with me? Very well, if that's what you want. What shall we play? As I said before, I'm grateful to you for becoming such an accomplished hunter. I'm even willing to turn a blind eye if you ever want to bend the rules a little. That actually helps a lot, because what I want is a duel to the death. I'm going to fight you, and I'm going to win. And then, I'm ending this stupid game of yours once and for all. So, it's come to this. Very well. Activate your class armor and Hemo Anima. Attack me all you want. Your sword is no more threat to me than a blade of grass. Sponsor clearly didn't consider themselves in any danger. They stood there radiating absolute confidence, knowing that nothing I could do would hurt them. Nice of you to be so laid back about it. But I won't be attacking with my sword. I'll be using this crossbow. I brought out a crossbow Tsubasa made with a Gift-O-Matic. Normally using a conventional weapon like this would be pointless, especially against an invincible opponent like the sponsor. Fool! What are you thinking, turning something like that on me? Such insolence will not stand. A hunter should use Hemo Anima. Just like that, the sponsor's confident demeanor vanished, and they began to panic. Looks like we were right about the suit's weakness. We performed every kind of stress test we could think on that spare suit last night, and we discovered something very interesting.
I knew it. This suit isn't actually all that strong. It'll distort from just a little force, and it's not that much tougher than a regular protective suit. A long knife or something could probably cut through it pretty easily.
That doesn't make sense, though. If the suit is that weak, why don't any of our attacks work on it?
Is this spare one a fake, maybe?
Is it actually different than the sponsor's fake one? The sponsor's one.
No, it's the real thing. The material's the same as what the sponsor wears anyway.
So why is this one so much weaker?
I think it's not weak so much as built for purpose.
What do you mean?
Ever since I saw this suit, something about it has been bothering me. It looks like some kind of protective gear, so what's it supposed to protect its wearer from?
Not sure I follow.
Workers at nuclear power plants wear suits to protect themselves from radiation, right? And firefighters have ones to protect against high temperatures, and divers have ones for water pressure. Protective suits are made with specific hazards in mind. Stuff that's only a threat in certain environments and scenarios. They're not a lot of use outside those scenarios. Have you actually ever felt an actual radiation suit? They're basically paper thin. I think it's the same way with this suit. It's designed to protect against one particular threat and nothing else.
Protected gear from a specific threat. I desperately tried to think over what Tsubasa had said and what it could mean. What kind of scenario was this suit built for? That was obvious enough to protect the sponsor from our attacks. The first time we fought them, we attacked them with every bit of Hemo Anima we could muster. But at the end of our assault, the sponsor was still standing without having taken the slightest bit of damage. It was like our attacks, our Hemo Anima had no effect at all. And then it hit me like a bolt from the blue. I knew what this suit was for. I knew what threat it was guarding against. Of course! The suit is... Genius! Wow! I honestly wish I could have figured that out. Silly me. That suit is designed to repel any and all Hemo Anima attacks. But the trade-off is that it's weak against regular attacks. Isn't it? You're letting your imagination run wild. I'm invincible. Your pitiful intellect cannot hope to understand my power. No wonder! The bees like captured Kurata because if Kurata just regularly punched the guy, he would die! Oh my god! Holy shit! If Kurata would, if the sponsor allowed Kurata to just punch him, he would lose! That's why he didn't let her punch him! The sponsor's voice was calm, but they were clearly shaken. I had no doubt we were right about this.
Hey!
I only wished I noticed it sooner. The suit only blocked hemoanima attacks, not physical ones. It was such a simple weakness, but I could see why I hadn't thought of it until now. Our first encounter with the sponsor totally demoralized us. We attacked him with everything we had, our very strongest attacks, but not one of them had worked. This person is invincible. It's no use trying to fight them. That was the idea. Yeah, we all know how she punches. That had been implanted in our heads that day. After sowing that seed of doubt, we all accepted that we had no choice but to do what the sponsor said. But now we know the truth. Once the trick is exposed, the con artist behind it is finished, just like the game. I'm warning you, Takumi. Stand down now, and we can forget this ever happened. This isn't for my friends. I pulled the trigger and fired off 3 arrows in quick succession. They pierced the suit and buried themselves in the sponsor's body. There was no hiding it now. My attack had clearly done some damage. There were holes in the suit now. We weren't dealing with an invincible opponent after all.
We did it. Did you see Hideko? We broke through the sponsor's defenses.
Holy shit. Not bad, Takumi Sumino. I'll confess, I didn't think you'd ever figure out the secret of my suit. For this at least, I must congratulate you. Gee, thanks, it's an honor, but it's your death I want, not compliments. Me? Die? Don't be ridiculous. The game has only just begun. And you're forgetting something, Takumi. The suit isn't the only weapon I have at my disposal. I still have. I heard familiar cacophony of buzzing and beating wings as the bees flew down from the ceiling. They sounded angry. I'd broken a rule after all. I'd injured the sponsor. My suit may not be an immovable object, but my bees are just as unstoppable a force as ever. What now, Takumi Sumino? Do you think you can defend against this? No, there's nothing you can do about your bees. If they attack now, I'd be riddled with holes and have every last ounce of my blood drained. If they attacked me, that is. That's why I'm tagging in. Good work, Takumi. You played your part beautifully. But against someone with the proper protection, things wouldn't be so simple. What? Why do you have that suit? It's me. It's me, Yugamo Omokage. Guess you can't tell because of the voice, huh? Apparently the voice changer came as standard with these suits. This one distorted Yugamo's voice just to sound like the sponsors. We decided to borrow one of our precious suits for a little while. It seemed like the best way to stop me getting turned into a pincushion. The bug spray? Nah, it's not bug spray. The bee stingers are powerful, that much was true. But that was because they've been augmented with hemoanima. Despite a tough and grandiose appearance, it doesn't quite have the hardness to match. The joints snap out of place if you even look at them wrong, and the stinger comes off without much effort as well. It's as fragile as life itself. But it can't be so weak. These bees killed Kurata like it was nothing. Their bodies are likely enhanced by some supernatural means when they were still alive. Supernatural, in other words, hemoanima. The suits repelled any and all hemoanima attacks. With Yugamo wearing one, the bees were no threat at all. You and that suit has given us a lot of trouble. Now we're using the same technology to defeat you. You know how it is. What goes around, comes around. Insolence. This will not stand. Don't you realize who I am? I'm the one who spreads death across the planet. The all-seeing, the all-knowing Game Master, right? Yeah, I'm going to have to cut you off there. We really don't have the time to listen to your final monologue. I'll take it from here, Takumi. Go. Right. We both started running. I ran for the door while Yugamo charged right toward the sponsor. The bees dutifully flew in to protect their master, but all in vain. Yugamo swatted them aside with one swipe of his arm, killing them instantly. The suit made him know the worst possible opponent for them to go up against. Finally, Yugamo reached the sponsor. And then he opened his clenched fingers to reveal he was holding something.
All of it takes is one little hole to render protective gear practically useless. So the first thing we need to do is open a hole in the sponsor's suit.
Any one of these ranged weapons should be enough to do that.
Right, the suit is weak against physical damage. A gun should do the trick. I'm no marksman though. I'm probably more likely to hit my target with something like a crossbow.
Once the suit is torn, the sponsor won't be immune to cryptoglobin attacks anymore. That's where this comes in. Stuff this bomb in the hole, and the sponsor will get burned to a crisp.
Tsubasa held up a tiny mechanical spear.
This baby's filled with undying flames. All it needs is a little impact to detonate it. It's basically a downgraded version of the one we used on Vexnus. But I could only make one, so you only get one shot at this.
If one of these bombs could destroy Vexnus, they could destroy anyone. That included the sponsor, whoever they really were. We had our plan. All that was left is to assign roles and iron out the details. Tsubasa would stand ready with a fire extinguisher outside the leisure lounge in case anything went wrong. I'd use the crossbow to puncture a hole in the sponsor's suit. Yugamo would be the one handling the most dangerous part of the plan, actually detonating the bomb. Are you sure about this, Yugamo? You'll have to get really close to the sponsor to put the bomb in their suit in the first place. If anything goes wrong, you'll be left wide open. Don't worry about that. I'm really good at ramming stuff. Oh God, stop. Oh, good God, good God, good God, good God, good God, good God. Hang on. Yeah, okay, badminton 130. Whatever. I'm really good at ramming stuff in holes that look like they'd be too small to fit. No, Yugamo, no, I'm trying to be serious here. I'm going to ask you to stick to the matter at hand. Sure thing, Takumi. Or you can be the one sticking it to me if you prefer. You know me, I swing both ways. Okay, shut up, man. How am I the pervert here? Stay on topic, please. In spite of his usual devil-may-care attitude, I could tell Yugamo was serious. His fists were clenched tight. He was determined to end this game. Even if it meant risking his own life killing the sponsor, he was prepared to do what needed to be done. Oh, for the love of murder, I know, right?
Get away! Don't you dare touch me with those filthy hands!
Undaunted, Yugamo grabbed hold of the sponsor. Slipped the miniature bomb into the hole in the suit, and then one little hit and the undying flames enveloped the sponsor's entire body. Our tormentor writhed in pain, convulsing like a crazed dancer. At some point, the sponsor's vocal cords must have burned away. They weren't screaming anymore, just making hollow, choking noises. Even with the flames eating away at every fiber of their being, the sponsor held on to life for as long as they could. But finally, they let out one last unnatural, almost inhuman scream. The flames still licking in their body, they collapsed onto the floor. Tsubasa and I stepped back into the lounge and we stood there with Yugamo watching the sponsor burn. We didn't want to risk taking our eyes off them in case they suddenly came back to life somehow. Fear rooted us to the spot. We had to be sure. We needed to see this person die.
They're really dead now, aren't they?
Yeah, no one could possibly survive that. Then we really won. We won. The moment I said the words, it suddenly felt a lot more real. We'd taken down the invincible sponsor and ended the invader hunt. Yo, what the hell is all this noise in here? We heard a weird voice shouting, "Gee!" or something. Sounded like nails on a chalkboard.
There was an explosion too!
And the others all came running in. The sponsor's death cries must have echoed all around throughout the school.
Takumi! Tsubasa! What are you guys doing? Get over here!
That's right, you have to get away from the sponsor!
Oh, of course. With Yugamo wearing the suit, they think he's a sponsor. Guys, you picked the perfect time to join us. Come warm yourselves by the fire.
Fire! But it looks like there's a person in there. Vile fiend! Did you incinerate one of our friends for your sick entertainment? This has gone far enough. It is time for the holy Jumanji sword to cut you down. Wait, Kyoshika, I don't think that's a sponsor. It's Yugamo.
Now that you mention it, he does sound like him. What's the deal? What's going on here? Yugama's a sponsor, then the sponsor's Yugama, then who the heck am I?
Takumi, Tsubasa, you got some explaining to do. If that's Yugamo in the suit, where did the real sponsor go? Just stay calm, okay? I'll explain everything. I took everyone through what our team had been doing. Starting with me, Yugamo and Hiriko forming our secret alliance. And now Hiriko somehow knew a way for us to get our hands on the spare version of the suit the sponsor wore. That first mission had succeeded, but at the cost of Hiriko's life. Then Tsubasa joined the alliance and figured out the suit's weakness, allowing us to put this plan into action. So you see, we don't have to worry about scores or executions anymore. It's over. We won! I thought they'd all be happy to hear about this. We just freed them from the life and death struggle we've been in since the game began, after all. What's the matter, guys? Is it really over, though?
Yeah.
The sponsor was so strong before, it's hard to believe you killed them just like that.
Right, and we didn't see it happen for ourselves.
You don't think we're lying to you, do you?
No, that's not it. It's more like all this is happening so fast and we weren't there for so much of it. It doesn't feel real, you know?
And I was the only one who's supposed to avenge Lady Kurata. Wow, this is not the reaction I was expecting. I'm not asking for a victory party or anything, but you can at least relax now. The sponsor's gone. Well, this is a real mood killer. You guys are gonna need some time, huh? Let's call it here for the day. You can always accept your praise, and we can always accept your praise and adulation later. With things still feeling awkward between us and the other teams, we went our separate ways, and I returned to my room. Okay, fine. I get it. You guys hate me. Fuck you then. Fuck you then. Didn't need your help. The morning announcement played just as I got back to my room. Yeah, I guess I should get some rest. I mumbled to myself vaguely and practically threw myself at the bed. The moment my head hit the pillow, I felt a gratifying sense of accomplishment welling up inside me. I did it, Hiriko. We defeated the sponsor. All thanks to you. My grief from losing Hiriko hadn't gone away, but now I knew that she hadn't died in vain. The others would come around, and they just needed time to process it. No more turning against each other. No more killing game. We can finally be a real team again. Maybe even friends. And someone's gonna die. Comforted by that thought, I closed my eyes. From here on, we'd all live a fun, peaceful life. That was how I wanted the rest of our 100 days here to go. Just like the better times we had last time around. Maybe we could just hold another barbecue party. Festival. Maybe we could all go to the beach together. That would be a nice change of pace. Still imagining all those different possibilities, I felt myself drifting off to sleep. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. That shit's gonna... But then my doorbell started ringing. A visitor? At this hour? I really don't feel like getting out of bed right now. I decided to pretend I hadn't heard. Wherever it was and whatever they wanted, it could wait. My dreams are calling me. Alright, I'm coming! I dragged my tired body out of bed and stumbled over to the door. I opened it and... Yugamu? Well, it burnt up, right? I'm assuming they did. If they didn't, I'll be very disappointed. But I'm assuming they looked, checked, ash, good, gone. I assume. If they didn't, the amount of punishment I'll dish out. Yugamu, what are you doing here? Please don't tell me you want to hold another meeting. Can't we just do it tomorrow? Sorry, Takumi. I think it might be a little soon for us to be celebrating. Huh? What does that mean? The sponsor's dead. We made sure of that. The three of us had stood and watched as the master of the killing game burned away to ashes. There was absolutely no way they could be alive. The sponsor's dead, alright. But the bees are a different story. While we were fixated on watching the sponsor die, they all flew off. Some of them might still be lurking in the school somewhere. But now the sponsor's not here to control them anymore, wouldn't they just leave? The thing about bees is they don't like to change their habitats all that much. We're better off getting rid of them here and now so they don't start building nests and breeding. Great. So now we're exterminators. I wish I could put off the job until later, but I knew I'd never forgive myself if someone got hurt because of those bees. Alright, I guess we should go look for them. How are we gonna do this? I'll handle the schoolyard and the rooms on the first floor. You take the second and third. If you hear even the tiniest hint of buzzing, get out of there and come find me. I'll put on the suit to take him out. Yugamu still had the protective suit Hiriko had gotten for us. At least with that around, there was no danger of the Hemo-Anima augmented insects killing us. With that, Yugamu and I set out to check the campus for bees. Can we have that storyline be settled, please? I shouldn't just wander at random. I'll see if everyone's okay and ask if they've seen anything first. Okay, sure. Hey, Nozomi. You seen anything?
Oh, Takumi, perfect timing.
For what?
Kyoshika has something she wants to say to you. Don't you, Kyoshika?
Nozomi pushed Kyoshika forward.
Sir Takumi?
for avenging Lady Kurara's death. Well, and for my rudeness up until now. That is to say, I'm... Kyoshika trailed off, unable to look me in the eye. An awkward silence stretched out between us. Sorry, Takumi. I think Kyoshika needs more time to get her head together. She wants to apologize to you, but she's not sure how or where to start.
It's fine. She really doesn't have to apologize. It's all in the past now.
It's nice of you to say that, but this is something she needs to do before we can put it behind us.
Just give her a little more time, okay?
Sure, whatever you need, you know where to find me. With that awkward phase, when they were calling me the Grim Reaper, I was finally back to being able to talk to Nozomi and Kyoshika normally again. I found myself getting a little choked up and...
Fire at will!
Enemy Judicator destroyed.
Ah! Ow! You lucky son of a bitch!
Stop it! I'm trying to like, come on, man. I'm trying to play a game here. Damn you. Okay. Oh, I hope you guys are still enjoying the time here. I'm probably gonna only be streaming for like, I think, another hour, and then I'll have to call it a day. You guys okay with that?
Hey! How's it going, champ?
What was that all about?
Takumi, thank you so much for taking down that scumbag who killed Kurara. I'm so happy. The tears of joy just won't stop coming. You're my absolute hero now. Best wrestler ever. Instant Hall of Famer, no question.
I know, right? I'm not a wrestler, though. Oh, well, it is nice to see her so happy. Hey, Moko, we're checking to see if any of the sponsors' bees are still... Moko?
Rika, firecrackers, sis boomba, everybody hustle, woo! Victory!
Moko might be a little too happy. I don't think I'll get any useful information out of her. Okay, bye, Moko. You go enjoy yourself. All right, can we get the mask now? Ava sat in her cage, still looking as dejected as I'd left her earlier. She was probably still in shock at not being allowed her mask back. Yep, we should probably give her mask back now, as promised. Right, Takumi? Hey, Tsubasa.
The sponsor's base is still alive?
I only said they might be. I hope we're wrong, but we have to make sure. Can you think of anywhere they might be able to hide, Tsubasa?
Honestly, I don't know if this is relevant, but since you're asking, I did hear some weird noises coming from that room on the first floor. You know, the one with the strange machines.
What kind of noises exactly?
It's almost sounded like people talking, but there's no way someone would be hiding out in a creepy place like that, right? You know what? It was probably just my imagination. It didn't sound anything like bees anyway.
A room with the strange machines. Probably nothing, but maybe I'll check it out just in case. What if I go there early now? Oh, I can't. The entire first floor is blocked out. How convenient. How fucking convenient, eh? Yeah.
Huh?
You still here, Yugamu? Weren't you going to search the first floor? I thought I'd check on Darumi before I start. She's still out cold, you know, slumbering away like an enchanted princess. I guess she must have taken a lot of damage fighting that commander. Yeah, not just physical either. She did murder the only person she's ever cared about with her own two hands, after all. Right, there was no other way out of that situation. Darumi still killed Hiriko. Maybe she was in shock, staying unconscious to avoid dealing with the guilt and pain of that act. I've got to wonder what effect Hiriko's cryptoglobin is going to have on Darumi going forward. It's gonna be a real blast finding out. Okay, sure. Right, here we go. Talk to Shoma over here. Shoma, where you at? Shoma! God, where are you, Shoma? There you are. Thank you. Oh, whoa, what's with you all of a sudden?
If you hadn't ended the killing game, I would have been the one getting executed at the end of this round. By defeating the sponsor, you saved my life, Takumi. I never got the chance to say thank you this morning, so now I have to make up for that. You've given an insignificant dust bunny like me a second chance at life.
I'm eternally grateful. It's okay, Shoma, really. I mean, this was a victory for all of us. By the way, have you seen any of the sponsors' bees around today? Thank you. Doesn't look like I'm gonna get any useful information out of him. Alright. Honestly, glad that we saved Shoma. He deserves to be okay. Hey, Takemaru. Sponsor hasn't shown up here all day. Love Ome Takumi, are you serious? Did you really kill that bastard? Yeah, I didn't do it alone though. Gamu, Tsubasa, and even Hiruko. They all put their lives on the line to make this plan a success. Now the sponsor's gone. We don't have to compete against each other anymore. Listen up, Takemaru. You're allowed to be happy that the invader hunt is over. You idiot! I got no right to be happy at a time like this. What do you mean? I'm so damn pathetic. I pushed you away, talked all that shit about you being shady, and went ahead and let you all do all the hard work and save our asses. For real, I hate myself so much. I wish I could just drop dead. Don't say that. You survived the killing game. Your life is precious. What's so precious about a life you gotta live in shame? Sorry, man. I can't be around you right now. Hey, sorry about all that stuff. I'll find a way to make it up to you. His eyes downcast, Takemaru slowly trudged away. You really don't need to do that. Man, poor guy. Poor guy. He really is. At least he's aware. Everybody seems to be okay, but I didn't get any hints about the bees. The closest thing would be what Tsubasa told me about that room. She said she heard people talking inside. Maybe the bees buzzing and wing beats just sounded like voices through the door. Made my way to the weird room to check it out just in case. What I saw there was... Fair enough, yeah. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. The strange sound behind the door wasn't bees, it was the sponsor who was supposed to be dead! And there were two of them! How are they still alive? If I don't stop them, the killing game will start all over again. But I can't fight them alone. I'll go find Yugamu first. I quickly whirled around, running for the exit. However, I was suddenly tackled and pinned to the floor.
Hey! Let me go!
I can't let them kill me. If I let them run loose in the school, more of my friends will end up dead. I need to get away and tell everybody they're here. Felt a sharp pain in my nape. Did I get injected with something? As soon as I felt it. My vision turned hazy. My consciousness started to fade. No, I can't pass out now. Everyone will die. We have nothing to do with the invader hunt. I heard someone mutter those words near my ear. Or at least, I thought I did. Nothing to do with the invader hunt? My back hurts. For some reason my bed feels really hard today. Did I fall out of bed at some point and spend the rest of the night on the floor? We probably should have, talked to Yugamu before entering. Although, to be fair, I don't know, man. Yeah, actually, bringing Yugamu would have been pretty good. Because he's an assassin. He would have fucking manhandled those two with his jujitsu and shit, God damn it, Takumi, you idiot. This isn't my room. I opened my eyes and looked around. I was in the room with the weird machines. What am I doing in here? Why was I waking up in a creepy place like this? I had no reason to be here, did I? Wait, now I remember. Yugamu asked me to help look for the bees. My memory is coming back now. We were looking around the school, making sure the sponsor's insect minions are still lurking somewhere. But I couldn't remember anything from after I came into this room. It was all blank. Was somebody else in here? Did they attack me? If anyone or anything had reason to attack me, it would be the bees. It was one of the people responsible for their master's death after all. Maybe they wanted revenge. But that was what happened. Come, Tsubasa! Bees could be after them as well. I dashed out of the room in a panic. Ran all over the school looking for my friends. I checked both their rooms, all the classrooms, the library, and then finally... Tsubasa! Yugamu, you okay? I've been looking for you everywhere!
I opened the door to the cafeteria to see the two of them sitting there eating and talking like nothing was wrong.
Huh, what's up, Takumi? It's sweating like crazy.
Oh.
Yeah, you look more excited than a bitch in heat. Okay. They were both fine, but Jesus, you... What? I'm worried over nothing, thank goodness. Sheesh, don't scare me like that.
I think we should be the ones saying that to you. Anyway, now that you're here, you might as well join in the strategy meeting. Igamu and I were just talking about how to organize our search for the QB liquid.
What are you talking about?
The QB liquid! Come on, you can't have forgotten already.
Yugamu! Yeah, I know, right? Forgot. I've never heard of this stuff before.
For real? But I explained it to you this morning.
This morning? But we were fighting the sponsor this morning.
That was yesterday.
Yesterday? Something wasn't right here. We got the spare suit yesterday, and then this morning we defeated the sponsor.
Hey, Takumi, what day do you think this is?
It's day 31.
It's day 32, Takumi.
Huh? No, that couldn't be right. Today was day 32. That would mean I spent an entire day lying unconscious in that weird room. Oh my god. The imposter invader. They're here. The imposter invader's here. They're disguised as me. Maybe you got a concussion. Did you hit your head pretty hard? You did hit your head pretty hard. I did. When did that happen?
You forgot that too. Yesterday, that's day 31. You tripped and hit your head.
I don't remember that at all. Was it while I was looking for the bees? So what happened with the bees? Did you find any nests or hives anywhere?
No, not a single one. Guess I was just being paranoid. Takumi, do you really not remember?
Sorry, I don't remember a thing.
You were acting pretty strange back then. Maybe the damage is worse than we thought.
You should take it easy today. It might come back to you once you rest up a little.
Sure. This whole thing still didn't make much sense to me, but it did look like they said spend the rest of the day in my room. What the fuck? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Time to go to bed. No, I'm not gonna get them back just by thinking hard, but still, this is unsettling. What if I wake up with even more gaps in my memory tomorrow? When I think about it that way, I'm kind of scared to go to sleep. Why is this weird stuff still happening? We overcome one ordeal only to be faced with another right after. And here I thought beating the sponsor meant our luck was starting to turn. No, being negative about it won't help me now. Gave myself a cheek to the light slap and took a deep breath to get myself together. Why let a little something like this get me down? We'll never make it to day 100. I have to stay strong. I need to be prepared to put everything on the line for my friends, just like Hiroko did. What the hell is going on here? Oh, I don't like this. Day 33, huh? I mumbled as if to reassure myself as I got up. Yesterday was day 32, today's day 33. No missing spots in my memory. Maybe it was only just a temporary thing after all. What a relief. I was afraid we were gonna have a new string of weird incidents on our hands. Hopefully now I can have a nice quiet day. But no sooner had that thought crossed my mind when... Ah!
Intruder alert.
Oh, good God. There's just no free time. I have nothing. An attack? So early in the morning, too. I knew it. My luck's worse than ever. Scrambled out of bed and made my way to the war room as fast as I could. Okay, something's going on. Hey, Takumi!
Sir Takumi!
Takemaru and Kyosuke were already there when I got to the war room. They both averted their gazes when they saw me. I've been wanting to apologize all this time, but I didn't know where to start. Isolating someone from the group only to have that person save them. It was no wonder they felt awkward. But not for long. Apologize? For what? I don't remember you doing anything you needed to apologize for. I decided to let the whole thing go. Past was the past. There was no sense lingering on it or holding grudges now. I just wanted us to focus on the present and forge a better future together. You sure you don't want any payback? I treated you like crap. You didn't deserve any of it. You're not just gonna forget all about all that, are you? I already have. It's in the past. All I remember is that Takemaru Yakushiji is the kind of guy who will do whatever it takes to protect his friends. That's all I need to know. I meant it too. It hadn't been much fun for me that Takemaru had only been trying to keep the others safe in his own way.
You're a real stand-up guy, Takumi.
Faye, your heart is larger than the ocean itself. You could be king of the pirates someday, Sir Takumi.
Is that One Piece you're reading right now?
Yes, it's just such a good story. Takumi, I know everyone's doing it, but I want to apologize too. I'm sorry for treating you so coldly back when the invader hunt began. I felt terrible about it ever since.
Guys, seriously, it's okay, forget about it. I agree. I've had quite enough of this saccharine sweet sentiment for one day. We're all friends again. Can't we just leave it at that?
Special Defense Unit! Best friends in the world!
Okay.
You two are pretty mean to Takumi too, you know.
That's just how they are.
Not even an Iron Claw can get them to apologize if they don't want to.
I really didn't care about what happened before. We were a real team again, and that was what mattered. I mean, shit. Honestly. Oh god, we have so little people now. Like, so many people dead. Although Shoma and Darumi are missing. Yeah. We were friends and allies, all of us together. Sorry to bring the mood down, but shouldn't we do something about the invaders? Well, they've advanced a pretty long way already.
Oh no, I totally forgot.
Come on, everyone, let's get out there. We hurried into the battlefield and began the first defensive battle we'd fought in a while. Let's do this. Let's do this. We'll crush them all. Alright, people. Time for my strategy to pull through once again. Let me show you guys how it's done, yeah? Still pissed that I can't upgrade anybody right now, but we'll manage, we'll manage. Alright, here we go. Let's do this. The usual. Alright, time to figure out what to do here, eh? Okay.
Let's go.
Let's see, what can we do here, eh?
I've got this.
Let's get an attack potion up and
Time to
running.
use it. My turn.
An attack of everything we've got. Attack!
Oh, ready when you are.
Right. Let's take out this row over here.
Good to go.
Yeah, I'll do it this way.
Let's do
It
this.
never gets old.
Here.
I'm guessing me
Good,
stabbing
let's
myself with the Master Sword controller is a little funny, huh? Alright, there we go. We got it. This front is clear. Now let's focus on you, eh?
Ready when you are.
Okay. Clear out. Clear them out.
Watch out.
Okay, here we go.
I'm good whenever. Leave it to me.
And then use Killing Boost to clear these guys up. Oh yeah. Say your prayers.
They're gonna hear this engine roar.
The song?
We did it.
Wait, what song? I'm very confused. What's going on? What? Okay,
Let us begin.
I'm a little confused, but okay, sure. Oh yeah, guys, we can finally play as Ema now.
We can finally play as Ema. Oh my god. That took forever.
I'll do my best.
Okay, let's see here.
I'll do my best.
The song in the background. Is it wait, funny? Alright, sure. Let's see here. Not a lot of good. Don't exactly have a lot
Leave it
of
to
good
me.
ones here, eh?
2 arms.
Okay, let's use this.
Put this to use. Leave it to me.
Let's use this here.
Net.
There we go.
2 arms.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Let us begin.
Flash.
Perfect.
My apologies.
Here goes.
Yeah, use this.
Try this on the sides. Okay,
And-
okay.
Let's see. Yep. Yes. One more time.
Out of the way, Tess. All too easy.
Perfect. Okay, got that taken care of. Now let's focus on this side here now.
It's my turn.
Oh Jesus Christ. Yeah, we got a bit of an issue right now. Oh dear God. Okay.
All an ass.
Use eat this to clear these guys out of the way.
Let her rip. Oh yeah.
Perfect.
Just ring that bell.
Yep. Crush them this way.
Tag me in.
Yeah. Once again.
Pulverize him.
Okay. Let's get some last heals up. Oh. Okay, sure.
Time for action.
Right.
I got
That,
this.
okay, I see. Easy. I thought you were laughing. And I was like,
That's a real
Interesting.
boost.
it's like, oh, interesting. What's funny? Please let me in on the joke. Okay, but never mind. Right. We have last yell. Let's see here.
It's my turn.
Okay.
Just ring that bell.
Yeah, just use another one here.
Bring it on.
Yeah, right this way.
Keep it up.
Perfect.
I live for the applause.
Perfect.
Just ring that bell.
Okay. Got that settled now.
Full throttle.
Use eat this. There we go. Perfect. Almost the entire area has almost been demolished. I mean, yeah, I'm glad you understand it. It was a bit confusing. It was like, wait, what's going on? Nah,
Let's
don't
freaking go.
pay no mind.
Let's give it to him.
And just like that. There we
Knocked
go.
it out of the park.
It's my turn. And stay down.
And one more time.
Smash.
Perfect.
Pulverize him.
Excellent.
Locked and loaded.
Paralyzed bullet. Take him out.
Gotcha.
Excellent. Okay. They're out of the way. Let's see. Nobody else in this area. Just you.
Here goes.
Alright, use aerial engagement to take these guys out.
Ha!
Very good.
Leave it to me.
And Dunzo. Oh man.
Got you.
My tactics
Leave it to me.
knows no parallel.
Here goes.
Easy. Another wave down.
It's weird, but I feel like I've gotten a lot stronger.
It must be from all the fighting we did during the hunt. It feels like they're moving in slow motion now.
I'm better than ever, too. Oh, the way I am now, I feel like I could pull off some high-flying lucha moves.
That sponsor just made us stronger. What a dumbass.
Don't get carried away, guys. We've got an even stronger enemy approaching. Odds are it's a commander.
Is it the bastard who killed Hiruko? Yup, there he is.
How infuriating. How dare that bitch push me around. Who the hell does she think I am? I'm the great Adamakyu, the paragon of hatred!
He's still taking orders from Veshness, I can tell. Which means she's still alive.
It's him! That's the commander that killed Hiruko. That makes this our big chance to avenge her. Can't wait to get into it.
This guy's going down. I won't stand by and let him escape this time.
All we could do before was force him to retreat, but we're not gonna lose this time. I can just ask Commander on a date and they'll run. No, stop. Don't be a Shoma. Have some more confidence. We all work together. No one can beat
Let's
us.
do this, everyone. For Hiruko!
Yeah, let's do it. Watch me wipe the floor of this motherfucker. Alright, clear out the... Let's clear out everybody in here first. Yeah? Oh dear god, wow. We've got quite a lot, okay. Alright. Let's do some crowd control, people. Oh, Jesus, why is everybody all spread out like this? Come on.
Say when. I've got this. This should do it. Say when.
Okay, do it this way.
Yeah! All right. Ready when you are.
Perfect. Let's see here. Oh yeah, you know I will. No, that's not it. Yep, just this way.
Say when. Yeah!
Perfect.
Let's do this.
Yeah, I'll probably do Air Blade again, but like this way. Yeah.
Take this.
Perfect.
All right.
Good.
I'm good to go.
Are you able to shoot the guy from there? No, you're not. Okay.
I've got this.
Get an agility
Let
potion
me
up and
handle
running.
it. Time for action.
And move in and take him out.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. That front's clear, chat.
Locked and loaded.
Oh, you are a fool. You are a fool to be putting all this in my way.
Don't try to stop me.
All right, here we go.
I'm taking the wheel. Ready when you are. Watch out.
All right.
Keep it up. Leave it to me.
Use an attack potion right here. Yeah,
Just a quick drop out. Ready when you are.
and then use that to take out this group
Let's
here.
roll.
Perfect.
Leave it to me.
This front is clear. Let's move on to the others. Now we have a real issue here. We have a real issue. All these guys over here, they're not exactly the best at taking them all out. All right, but I might have an idea. Somewhat. Yeah, I might have a crazy. I might have a crazy enough idea.
Hauling ass.
Okay. You do it. Clear this way. This area out. Oh man.
Let's freaking go. Rev it up.
Okay. that probably won't do. Oh, jeez. Okay, just crush these guys first.
Loco wins again.
First of all, we do need Laciel and everybody here, so let's go quickly do that. Oh, jeez.
I'm good to go. Let's get to the killing. Quite the feeling.
Okay, we're gonna try here, people.
I'm all set. I feel so powerful.
Okay, good. Let's see now. Definitely need to do something here. Okay, good.
Is that all you got?
Perfect.
I live for the applause. Boom.
Alright, one less enemy here. Still have a few more we have to deal with here. How much attack do you have? Just one. Alright, still just one. That's fine. Okay, but now we need to start using what we got here, eh?
Onward.
I guess I'm up.
Ah, jeez, we don't really have a lot here. Okay, wait, Kako.
Leave it to me.
Kako might be able to. Okay. Alright, Kako, do your best. Try to like snipe the guy, or actually, hang on. Can she? Nope, she can't shoot from there either. Ah, jeez. A little bit, not exactly helping out a lot.
Leave it to me.
Alright, let's give this a shot. Yeah? Last yell?
Is that all you got?
Alright, that's good enough. That's good enough.
Challenge. Hi. My apologies.
Perfect.
Onward.
Okay, let's use this opportunity to attack once again.
Is that all you got?
I shall rise to the challenge. Yeah.
Perfect.
I've got you.
Okay, they're out of the way now.
Okay.
Let's see what we can do. I do want to take out that big guy over there though first. So
I'm ready.
Hang on, let's see.
Leave it to me.
Necro Disaster, only 4 attack. That's yeesh.
Oh, good.
Pretty bad, man, if you ask me. Okay. We also have Ema special here, which would be pretty useful, I would say. What about Kyoshiko's?
Leave it to me.
Could wipe out a few, but not something I would particularly use. Oh wait, what if I just
Ready when you
wait?
leave it to me.
Tsubasa, how far can you go? Pretty damn far. Okay. Tell you what. Use a spring trap, get all the way here, and use her super, and then use her super to absolutely crush everybody here.
I'm taking the wheel.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's how it's done. That's how we're gonna do it. Oh yep, I see it. Alright, let loose the missiles!
Let's ride.
He's gonna. Oh man. I'm so glad that even with 2 hours of sleep I can still think of strategies like this.
Let us begin. Banzai.
Perfect. Okay, what next here?
Leave it to me.
Yeah, the only thing we can do right now is just attack here. Come on.
Is that all you got?
Perfect.
I shall rise to the
Keep it
challenge.
coming.
Flash.
Here we go. Okay, they're debuffed now. Yeah, see? Okay, so they're debuffed right now. No worries. Oh, right. Tsubasa's stunned. That's unfortunate.
I guess I'm up.
Okay, clear these groups up. Clear this group up.
This on the sides.
2 arms.
Oh my god.
Onward.
Okay, let's see here. We do need
Here we go.
them there as soon as possible, so okay, tell you what.
I'm prepped and ready.
Use the other spring trap to get her as close as possible there.
Time for action.
And then
Ready as
use
I'll ever
one
be.
more agility
Here's
potion,
one
get
for
to the other
that.
side.
I've got this.
And then get all the way to the other end here, I would say. Yeah, really, that's really the only thing we can really do right about now. Just get her to the other side. Perfect.
Say when.
Alright, get him out of the way. Good. We're almost there. We're almost there.
Let's freaking go!
Tag me in.
Okay, that one's gonna take a while to take out, but oh well.
Keep at it. I live for the applause. And stay down.
Okay. Let's see. Now what can we do here? Not much else,
I'm
honestly.
all set.
Yeah, not much else. Okay. Right, end the turn. Come on.
Did you die? I'm in bad shape.
It's okay.
So tired.
It's okay. We're gonna be okay.
Tag me in.
Oh man, this guy's real tough though.
Rev it up!
Okay.
Let's give it to him!
Use your
Heads
attack
up.
potion,
Full
and then we'll
throttle.
use this to finally take you out. There we go.
Oh yeah!
Okay, he's out. Now let's go and try and help out Kako, who is, oh dear God, she's in danger.
Oh, good.
All right, well now that Kako's in danger, Ima is now even more powerful. Yeah, I'm not kidding, by the way, guys. Ima is now more powerful because because Kako is in danger. Okay, so let's figure out how we're gonna do this then, eh? Okay, put himself over here.
Out of the way, Pest. Little. I just don't have the strength.
Oh right, he has a
Leave it
counter.
to me.
Forgot about that. Right, heal us all up here.
Thanks.
Time for action. All good. You saved my life.
There we go. Now that everybody's all healed up, let's get out of dodge here. Okay. Get out there and start firing away.
How's this? So leave it to me.
Okay, we need to also debuff and debuff him by a few attack here. There we go. Okay, here we go. So let's proc Lassie on everybody here, chat.
Here goes. This is
So the
more
Kyoshka
like
can really deliver the pain.
Bring it on.
Let's see here. Anything else?
Ready when you
Takumi,
are.
Lassie.
harder.
Perfect. Now Kyoshka can move in for the kill. Come on now.
Let us begin. You got this. I shall rise
Here
to
we
the
go.
challenge. Yeah.
Perfect. He's almost down. Ooh.
What's going on? Feeling weaker.
It's okay. It's okay.
Ready as I'll ever be.
They'll be fine.
Thank you.
Okay. Now let's deal with you. Is Yugamu able to go all...
I'm good to go.
I think he's gonna be okay. Yeah, just use Tsubasa to debuff. Just use Tsubasa to debuff him. Debuffing his attack is the only thing we could realistically do right about now.
Let us begin.
And another time! Just keep wailing on that poor bastard until he's
Leave it to
down for the count.
Is that all you got?
There we go, come on.
Rise to the
Proc that last
challenge. You've left yourself open.
He's almost down for the count. 19 health left. Unfortunately, we don't have any. We can't really do much. But he also can't do much against me either.
I barely have any strength left.
That's all fine and good. All right,
2 arms!
Kyoshiko, you know what to do. Archie, hang on.
Let us
Attack.
begin.
Do use your final attack potion
Onward!
and just crush him.
Banzai! Let us begin. Nen!
Perfect. And let's finish him off with a good old rockets. Tsubasa, fire the rockets. Kill him. Fire the rockets! Incinerate him! There we go. Love it when tactics they just click for me. Maybe I should be a general. There we go. Another glorious victory.
We beat the commander. Now we just gotta finish him off.
This is a revenge killing, right? Why don't we take our time and really make it hurt?
This is for Hirako.
I say we present his body as an offering at Hiruko's grave. I think she'd like that.
No way! She doesn't want that kind of baggage hanging over her when she's in heaven.
Are you crazy or just stupid? None of your kind will ever enter heaven.
It seems the varlet still has life enough to talk back to us.
Damn filthy invaders! Treating me like this. I hope you all rot in hell for eternity.
Invaders?
Get back! Don't you dare touch me! Lay a finger on me, and I'll rip your throats out with my bare teeth!
Real sore loser, aren't you? But you didn't hold back against Hiruko. How's it feel to be on the other side of that?
Repent for our friend's death with your life, vile fiend.
Go ahead, Takumi. Finish him.
Huh? You want me to do it? This will wipe out the final insult to Hiruko's memory. You're clearly the best man for the job.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's what she would want to.
Tear him apart, Mr. Sumino.
Okay.
The more I felt like they wouldn't let me say no, I took a step closer to Adamak.
Damn it. Damn it. I told you to stay away from me!
When I killed him and avenged Hirako, the invader hunt would finally be well and truly over. My next strike would put an end to this dark, desperate chapter in our lives.
This will end it all.
But just as I was about to bring my sword down, I heard a sound that couldn't possibly be real. Not here, not now. And then it finally happened. A huge swarm of bees gathering in the air above Adamak. A moment later, they attacked, draining every last ounce of his blood with their razor-sharp stingers. Just a blackened husk, his body fell lifelessly to the ground. For a moment, I was so shocked I couldn't speak. How could this be happening?
Why are the bees here again?
Naturally, it's because I am alive and well.
Turned around to the sound of the voice. Standing there was...
Not quite as satisfying as Kurara Osuzuki's, but this commander's cryptoglobin is sweet nectar all the same. Thanks to that, my wounds have healed. I've made a complete recovery.
But how can you still be alive? I watched you die.
You did indeed. My body was burned to ashes until not a single piece of me remained. But you overlooked something, Takumi Sumino. That was only one of my bodies. Much like with the suit, I happen to have some spares set aside.
What? No, we did check the body. It did burn. Oh, we did. Suddenly, figures in the strange suits were everywhere. There were at least 10 sponsors standing on the battlefield now. Is this a dream? No. More like a nightmare.
Takumi Sumino, your plan to eliminate me, that eyes was truly ingenious. In recognition for your courage and cunning, I'll overlook your breach of the rules. Anything for an accomplished hunter like yourself.
No, this can't be happening. It took so much work just to beat one of them, and now there's this many.
It's an illusion. They must be shadow clones or after images.
You're welcome to test that theory, but don't blame me if you meet the same fate as Kurata Osuzuki.
I don't know either, man. None of us made a move. Instinctively, we knew we had no chance. If we tried to attack any of the sponsors, we'd be killed on the spot.
So why did you pretend to be dead? Were you just playing with us?
I knew giving you a taste of hope would make your despair that much more intense. Do you see now how futile it is to defy me?
But why are you only showing yourself again now? We worked so hard to defeat that commander. Stealing the fruits of our labor is adding insult to injury.
You misunderstand me. I only absorbed his cryptoglobin temporarily to ensure it's distributed fairly.
Wait, what? Distributed?
Such a mighty prize should be reserved for only the most excellent of my hunters. I will split this commander's cryptoglobin among the top 3 players. In first, Darumi Amamiya. Second, Takumi Sumino. And third, Yugamu Omikage.
Well, it's almost clear to me that this guy's not an invader anymore, but like, who the fuck are you then?
These 3 alone will receive the reward. Accept it now!
The sponsor's words, one of the bees flew over to me. Dropped my prize. A weird vial of red liquid at my feet.
It seems Darumi Amamiya is not here. Is she still unconscious? No matter. I will inject this into her myself. I'm sure she'll find it most invigorating. She is a talented hunter too, after all. This game wouldn't be nearly so interesting without her.
The killing game is still going on. I thought we ended it.
So sorry to quash your short-lived joy, but the invader hunt will continue. There are still 2 days until the end of the first round. I encourage you lower-ranked hunters to make a special effort during that time.
I don't know what the fuck is going on anymore.
Of course, the rest of you can't afford to get complacent either. That's just how this game works.
Monster's laugh echoed across the desolate battlefield. The defensive battle was over, but the invader hunt was back on. With our lives once again at the mercy of the rankings, it felt like a truly hollow victory. I'm so confused right now. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? No clue. After the battle, we returned to school, met up in the cafeteria. We needed to discuss what we were going to do next.
So basically the hunt is back on and it's like nothing ever happened.
To think the sponsor would come back. A villain like that has no right raising from the dead.
Now there's just 2 more days of the first round left.
And when it ends, the person in last place will be executed. The killing game wasn't over. The sponsor had multiple bodies, making them effectively immortal? Now that we knew that, any hope we might have built up had been replaced with despair.
I don't think I can do this anymore. Following that person's orders. Risking my life playing this terrible game. That's all too much.
There, sister dearest. Don't worry. Your dear brother will protect you. Even if I have to sacrifice everything to do it. Damn it. This whole thing is bullshit. I can't believe the sponsor played us like that. All that despair and frustration needed an outlet. The target Takemaru settled on was... Yo, Takumi. The hell's going on here? You told us the sponsor was dead! Sorry, I'm just as surprised as you guys. I don't think any of us expected the sponsor to have multiple bodies. You're saying you didn't know? Don't lie to me, man. You and that bastard were working together this whole time, weren't you? What? That's crazy. Of course we haven't.
Hey!
And why are they the only ones who got prizes from your team? Sure that wasn't some kind of aim for going along with the sponsors act? No. Why would you even think that? I'd never betray you guys. You still took that little handout without any kind of protest. Almost like you already knew it was coming.
And now you'll probably end up first in the rankings for this round. You told us the game was over, so none of us has been earning points over the last couple of days.
The position is just as strong as before, while we lost any chance to catch up to you. You get to survive the next round, while your partner, the sponsor, gets to mess with us. It's a win-win for both of you. I can't believe we let you fool us like this.
Sir Takumi, all this time you colluded with our enemy. You betrayed us all. I'll have your head for the—
Yeah, I know, you just apologized. What the fuck? Guys! Tsubasa! Yugamu, back me up!
Don't do it, Kyoshika!
Put your sword away! Back off, guys! Takumi's innocent! How many times are you gonna make the same mistake?
Hey, I tried to trust Takumi. He legit saved my life, you know. You gotta look at the bigger picture here. Every time I put my trust in him, something bad happens. First Gaku died and Kurata, then the invader hunt started. And right when it looked like we were out of the woods, suddenly the game's back on, we're in last place. Oh, that just can't be a coincidence. What am I supposed to think? Takemaru glared at me like I was the absolute scum of the earth.
You really are a jinx. No, you're worse than that. You're like the Grim Reaper. Nothing good ever comes from being around you. So do us all a favor and stay away from us!
When I heard the anger in his voice, I knew my dream was over. Making it to day 100 of everyone working together as a team. That'll never happen now. That's all I gotta say to you. From here on, we're enemies. Don't come talking like we're still friends.
Hey!
Ima, Kako, let's go. Gotta earn some points and get ahead of these guys while we still can. Takemaru stormed out of the cafeteria, taking the twins with him.
Now it's come to this. I must retreat to the mountains. I'll undergo intense training and unlock the power I need to strike every one of those accursed sponsors. Kyoshika, no! You can't go out there alone. These guys let us come with you.
Nozomi's team hurried away as well, leaving just me and I, only two friends in the world.
Sheesh. What's with those guys? All this over some dumb prize Takumi didn't even ask for?
They can't help it. This game's make them paranoid. Everything seems suspicious to them now. Even a little vial of cryptoglobin. Gama was right. All they wanted was me, was to get rid of the Grim Reaper in their midst. The vow was just a convenient excuse for me to do that. Speaking of the vows, remember what the sponsor said back there? Something about injecting Darumi.
It seems Darumi Amamiya is not here. Is she still unconscious? No matter. I will inject this into her myself. I'm sure she'll find it most invigorating.
Right. That means the sponsor probably went to Darumi's room.
She could be in danger. Come on! Ran for the stairs and headed up to the roof. Couldn't let the sponsor do anything to Darumi. Hiriko had given her life to save her. She was her legacy. Darumi! We wrenched open the door to Darumi's room and charged inside. Darumi was awake. She was sitting on the edge of her bed, staring vaguely up at the ceiling.
Darumi, you're okay.
Huh? What's up, Tsubasa? Why are you and Takumi Yugamu all out of breath? Oh, you finally decided to kill me, right? You're breathing heavy because of the anticipation. You're gonna pass me around and have some fun with me first? Or are you gonna say that until after I'm dead? Can't have a killing game without some gory and/or sexy R-rated scenes, am I right? Go ahead and mess me up. Should we film it for posterity? Make sure you get my good side when my eyes roll up into the back of my head.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Stop talking already.
Thank goodness, she's still the same as ever. Morbid, inappropriate sense of humor included. Are you alright, Darumi? You're not sick or in pain or anything, for the love of murder. Yeah, I know, right?
No, I'm 110% A-okay. In fact, I think actually getting some sleep for once has made my skin healthier than usual. Man, at this rate, the bags under my eye might disappear. I love those little black smudges like they were on my own children. I don't think I could bear losing them.
Wait, that's not just eyeliner? Well, anyway, I'm glad she's okay. There's just one problem. How exactly are we supposed to treat Darumi from now on? Obviously, I want to honor Hiruko's last wish and do whatever I can to make sure she survives. But she's also technically the person who killed Hiruko. There's no getting away from that. And again, does Darumi even know what she did, or has she repressed that whole episode?
Huh?
Hey, Darumi, how much do you remember about what happened before you blacked out?
Pretty much all of it. You, me, Yugamu, and Mistress Hiruko all went off on a picnic. Then we got attacked by a commander. Mistress Hiruko got mortally wounded protecting me. And then I stabbed her in the back and killed her. That just about covers everything, right?
So she remembers. I have to think she'd have been happier if she forgot, though. It's bad enough that she had to lose Hiruko, but to have her kill her himself. What can I even say to someone who's been through something like that? Should I try to comfort her? Reassure her that she did the right thing? I'm out of my depth. I've got no idea what to do here.
Okay, Takumi. It's your turn. Tell me what's been happening while I was out. Is the killing game still going?
Yeah, it is. It hasn't been a constant thing, though. We managed to end it once and then just started back up again. Explained everything to Darumi. I told her about how we formed the anti-sponsor alliance of Hiruko, about how Hiruko had obtained one of the kind of suit that the sponsors wore. Now with Tsubasa's help, we figured out its weakness and taken down the sponsor. Of course, after that, the sponsor came back and revealed they had multiple bodies. So in the end, nothing we did even mattered. Tears sprung in my eyes while I was telling the story. Just saying it out loud has made the pain of losing Hiruko feel fresh, raw again. And then it happened.
Are you okay?
She started acting really weird, even by her standards. She was stuttering the same syllable over and over again, making her sound like an old staticky radio. Come on, Darumi, what's...
That's what you get!
Finally, Darumi screamed so loud I had to cover my ears. When her voice had finally stopped echoing around the room, I took a moment to process what she actually said. Did you seriously just say, that's what you get?
Oh, duh. This is your punishment for being dumb enough to try to end the hunt ahead of time. Killing games are immutable law of nature. Can't just end them. How could you be so stupid, moron? Moron!
What the fuck is with that attitude? You know, I know you only just recovered, but there's a limit to what I'll put up from you. Hiruko wanted to end the invader hunt so no one else would have to die. She gave her life to do that. Are you just gonna trample over her feelings?
Mistress Hiruko, stop the killing game. Stop the killing game? You're crazy. She was the goddess of this game.
Goddess?
Mistress Hiruko reveled in slaughter and bloodshed. She was the perfect embodiment of everything the invader hunt stood for. And now she's in my tummy. That makes me like the homie mother of goddess or something.
Darumi tenderly placed her hands over her stomach.
Watch over me, Mistress Hiruko. I'll kill lots of invaders and author up their blood in your name. I'll knock everyone else out of the rankings and reign supreme as the Queen of Kills! Let's all have fun killing each other, guys!
Well, I give up. Darumi's unbridled joy toward the killing game was unnerving, maybe even inhuman. I couldn't see us talking sense into her anymore. She was an uncontrollable monster. Was everything we did really pointless? Our alliance against the sponsor, getting the suit, Hiruko's sacrifice. What the fuck was the point of any of it? Save your progress. Okay. Don't know why I need to save my progress, but okay. Jesus Christ. Well, okay, 9 more minutes and I have to go already. The day after the sponsor came back to life. Yugamu, Tsubasa, and I got together for another meeting of the Anti-Sponsor Alliance. The way I see, we got two options open to us. Continue playing the game, or kill the sponsor to end it.
What, again? Is that even possible?
Oh.
That's something we can discuss if we chose that option. Right now, we got to decide on what direction we're going to take. I say we, but really, it's up to you, Takumi. You want me to decide? You are the Alliance's leader. That's what Hiriko said, remember? Come to think of it, she did give me that job, didn't she?
You've just been appointed the leader of the Anti-Sponsor Alliance.
She might even have given me the position because she knew she was going to die. Is that why? Did she think I could hold the Alliance together even after she was gone? Are you sure you want someone like me as your leader? I don't really have any skills or talents. Nah, dude. It's got to be you. You've got the courage and the resolve we need to get us through this.
I'd like you to be the leader too, Takumi. I just know that if anything happens, you'll come to my rescue. It's reassuring to have someone like that in charge.
Well. Oh, you shouldn't have. You guys. Honestly, I think this might be too much for me. But if these two are willing to put their faith in me, I can't let them down. Alright, I'll accept the position as leader. I might not have very much going for me, but I'll do a... Excuse me. Do everything I can to keep you safe.
That's the spirit.
Okay then, oh great and powerful leader. Tell us where our alliance is going to go from here. Do we continue to participate in the invader hunt? Or do we try to kill off the sponsor? Continue to hunt or kill the sponsor. Obviously, taking part in this game is out of the question. I won't stand by and watch another of my friends die at the end of every round. If we lose any more than this, it's going to be hard to get through all defensive battles too. But the only way to stop the game is by killing the sponsor, and I'm not sure that's even possible anymore. Now that they've come back from the dead, they feel more untouchable than ever. How are we supposed to beat someone with multiple bodies? Even if we came up with something, how would we know we got them all? If playing the game and killing the sponsor are both equally impossible, then neither. I'm choosing the third option.
The third?
We run. We leave this place and the killing game behind. After all, we know where the escape pod is. If we can find a way to activate it early, we can all go back to the artificial satellite. The sponsor and their bees are powerful, but there's no way they can follow us all the way into space.
Takumi, what are you talking about? We went over this already. The escape pod is out of commission.
Out of commission? You mean we can't use it at all? Since when?
Tsubasa, remember when Takumi hit his head that time? Oh, so you forgot about that too, huh? In that case, it'll be easier to just show you again. Come on, let's go down to the hangar.
Tsubasa led us to the storeroom underneath the gym, and there I saw... Every inch of the escape pod's surface was riddled with holes. What happened here? Did it get shot up by a machine gun or something?
Whoa, exact same reaction as last time. You really did lose your memory, didn't you?
Never mind that. Tell me what's going on here. Who did this?
It's less of a who and more of a what. Can't really blame anyone except the bacteria.
Bacteria isn't microscopic life form, but the pod's not organic. How can they destroy solid metal?
Let me explain. The corrosion's been caused by something called particle bacteria. It erodes matter on a molecular level, so it's invisible to the naked eye until the damage starts to show. The bacteria eats away at metal to grow stronger, actually. I'm not sure if eat is the right word. Technically, it's more like the energy released during the oxidation process allows its cell to reproduce. Don't be fooled by the bacteria part of the name. It's not really a lie. Just a chemical substance.
So rust? Rust?
That's it. We're talking about something that randomly occurs in the quantum level space, so it's not like we know a lot about it.
Is there any chance of repairing the pod?
Not the way it is now. I'd have to get rid of the particle bacteria first.
Is that possible? Tsubasa took out a photograph and showed it to me.
Yeah, but I'll need some of this QB liquid. It's the only thing that can purge the bacteria. I have no idea where to find it though.
What about the biolab?
I looked in there already. This is rare stuff. I don't think there's a single vial of it in the whole school.
What the fuck?
At this point, the only thing we can do is search around the ruins outside and hope for the best.
What the fuck is going on? So we're looking for a rare material while trying not to fall behind in the rankings.
I have a feeling that's not going to be easy. We will have to repair the pod eventually, but evacuating it and getting out of here early does seem almost impossible. You get the position we're in right now. Using this to escape the game just isn't feasible. We'll need to go over a different strategy. So we're back to the first two choices I offered you. Play the game or kill the sponsor. What's it gonna be? Those are my two choices, huh? Taking everything I know into account, though. Sorry. I still think the third choice is the best option. We'll find a way to repair the pod and use it to escape the game. You sure? We just went through how doing that's so hard it's practically impossible. Going to face steep odds no matter what we do. I'd rather take a chance in a path I believe in. Step 1 is to find the QB liquid, destroy the particle of bacteria, and repair the damage. After that, we focus on finding a way to activate the pod early. Once that's done, we get everyone on board and get out of here. Back to the artificial satellite. Prioritize escaping to safety. That's what you're going with, Takumi? Well, I did say I'd respect our leader's decision. That cool of you too, Tsubasa? Sure, if that's what you want, Takumi. I'm fine with it. I've already made up my mind to stand by you to the very end. After the way I treated you before, I want to make up for that and be as supportive as I can now. Tsubasa. My heart gave a little leap. These two were putting so much faith in me. It made me feel like I could make it through any ordeal. Tsubasa, are you sure you're okay to work with us? Aren't you technically still on Nozomi's team with the other girls? It's fine. I decided to officially leave that team. I feel bad for them losing a fighter, but you guys are way more important than me. Sorry. Let me continue. Way more important. When I heard that, I almost broke down into tears. Even an outcast like me has people who consider him important. So long as I remember that, there's nothing I can't do. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this man. He knows. He's getting somewhere with this. I know we'll make it back to the satellite together. All right, guys. Let's fix this escape pod. We're all going home. And we're all going back home alive! We've had our goal. Now we just have to start making it a reality. The first order of business was going out and try and find some QB liquid. Out beyond the school, we explored the ruins of what had once been stores, ransacking the shelves for anything that looked like what we needed. Well, not all. 3 are dead. Okay. Well, actually, you're incorrect. It's 4. 4 are dead. Of course, we should have known better than to think we'd find something that rare that easily. Aito died, remember? We killed him. I know you see this guy and you're like, oh yeah, he's still alive. No, I'm dead. Before we knew, the sky turned the dark orange of sunset. The sun's going down. We should probably call it a day soon. It's not dark yet. Let's keep going a little while longer. But we're doing it's not going to help anyone, Takumi. The search could take a while. We need to conserve our strength. And don't forget, tomorrow's the last day of the first round. You never know what might happen when things get right down to the wire. We need to be ready to deal with any kind of unexpected conflicts. Oh, right. It is tomorrow, isn't it? Based on our current standings, no one from our team was in... killing game. And our team was in any real danger of being executed. But it made sense to be careful all the same. Alright, let's head back to it for today. In the interest of staying fresher tomorrow, we returned to the school and went straight to bed. Time passed and eventually... the final day of the Invader Hunt's first round arrived. Fair enough. Here it is, the end of round 1. Whoever it is at the bottom of the rankings at midnight will be executed by the sponsor. Last time I checked, Shoma was in last place. Okay, time to save, and we're gonna end it here, people. Good God, we made progress.
but I'm done for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me see if I have enough viewers to raid with it all. And then after that, we'll call it a day. Yeah. Woo, I'm fucking tired, bro. My voice is stretched out to the limit. Okay. Yeah, it's oh well. Either way, I'll see you guys around. I need to rest my throat.